The Icy Descent. Always a very highly entertaining challenge, this one. It's been a little while since we have done one of these. Danger Man is having some issues connecting. But yeah, we are here. We are ready to go. It's almost appropriately timed. I mean, it's still a little bit early for the whole Christmas theme, but if you've not seen it before, this is the Icy Descent. The goal is simple. We have got to race to the bottom of the hill, but there is a little bit of a catch, of course. You've got to be the first one to the bottom of the hill that is still working. That part is important. It's no good getting to the bottom as a crumpled ball of metal. You know, you've got to have, and to be counted as working, you've got to be able to drive forward, backwards, and steer. Now, I am driving this, the Luminance. Of course, I've got an estate car. For this first round, we were driving front-wheel drive cars. You could go what you want. You weren't allowed like a front-wheel drive rally car, just sort of normal. Well, I say normal cars. There are various normal cars. There's a Legrom, there's a front-wheel drive Sunburst, Lansdale, Wendover. Ewan's made this monstrosity that was a raced Covert that's got big tyres and lifted suspension. Speedbeast has been sensible. Shadows has not. There's just nothing sensible has gone on with that. That has a lot of power going through the front wheels and it's going to die. Stevie has been sensible with a Lansdale. Longbow has been slightly less sensible with a six-wheeled Covert, but still fairly sensible. Colin is in play, but not every round. If somebody does particularly well, they will be stuck with Colin. But for the moment, they are going. No, we're not going to quite introduce Colin just yet. We will give Danger Man a second to try and get connected. Just that was a. Ewan has been hoisted down the down the track. I don't know what's going on. Danger Man is seeming to have some connection issues. We'll just give him a second. Aku, Cult Leader, thank you very much. Oh, there we go. Danger Man is here. Aku, thank you very much for the donation. Say hello and welcome to the pre-show show. Indeed, you did donate before the stream started, so thank you very much. I say we're on YouTube. Hopefully there aren't any technical difficulties. For once, there was not. There was no technical difficulties today, which is very rare. I don't know what funny guy, so I had to make it a very nice amount. Well, you tried for the Cult of 69, but not quite yet. Anyway, who knows? That's a lot of smoke coming out of Rusky's car. Drake, thank you for the bits. Say good evening, Alex, and Merry Hippomas to Brayson. Sure, why not? It is Brayson's birthday, as every day is. But Brayson is not here with us tonight. Right, I think we're ready to go. Everyone is here. We are going to start the countdown. We are going to see what is going to happen. Now, my vehicle has got a giddy height of 150 horsepower. There are more powerful vehicles. Speed Beast has got very, very high in the air with that one. I mean, I don't know if this vehicle's any good. I've never used this car before. Uh-oh. We are struggling. I've lost control of the back end. Oh, that is a very big smash. And this is about to be another one. And that's us pretty much dead already. That was not the side to go down. Oh, my front, like, subframe has come out. Yeah, we were going a bit too fast. It's been a little while since I have done this. We were going a bit too fast. Now, could we still win if somehow everybody else gets completely destroyed? Well, we might overtake Joe here. You know, that's something we won't be last. Well, we definitely won't be last because like Shadows has got stuck. Gliska and Speed Beast are down there. I mean, I do feel like well, we're not making this. We're not making this in working condition. Oh, my rear wheel's gone very funny. I was too busy looking at the rear wheel and not looking at the important bits. The engine's starved of oil. Well, it doesn't really matter. I mean, unless we can somehow magically be righted, which does occur occasionally. There is Gliska stuck. Speed Beast is a ball of metal. Longbow is... Oh, wait. Oh, yes. We're back on the wheels. My steering is a suggestion. I want to go that way. I'm not going to go that way. I'm not going to be allowed to go that way. Never mind. Okay, well, this is bad. This is all bad. No, don't go stuck on the edge of the thing. Oh, don't get stuck on the pipe. Come on. You can do this. Back on your... No, okay, well, I was wanting for back on the wheels. We're not getting back on the wheels. I mean, I will give this car credit. It is trying. Longbow has kind of got this one in the back. Hey, we are back on the wheels again. Now, Rusky is still looking like a car. Shadow is still looking like a car. Oh no, the pits! Forgot about them. Ow. We're now damaged the oil pan as well. I'm not sure there's a bit on this car that's in good condition anymore. But we are still going. No, don't get stuck. Ooh, what happens if I go... Oh, dear. I have a feeling I know what's about to happen because I've got no steering. And I've got no drive. Oh, come on. Come on. Go over the hill. Oh... No, I can't stop it. I can't stop it. We're going to fall off the map. Oh, no, wait. Maybe we don't fall off the map. Come on, get back on the track, car. Come on, Luminance, you can do this. You can do this. You're back on the course. Good news. I don't know where we go. We're very lost. I have, oh no, the Christmas lights. That one's got us. Oh, the fuel tank's gone now. We really have damaged just about every single part of this car that we possibly can. It's been an adventure. This first run has been one of the most adventurous runs I've ever seen from a car. I mean, it sucks that it doesn't work anymore. I think my rear axle's coming out. Oh, the whole rear subframe's had enough. The whole rear subframe is gone. And I think the goo might stop me from rolling. I don't know. It's slowed us. Oh, there's speed beast. Come on. this... I don't know how. I don't know how. I don't know if this is good luck or if this is bad luck or what sort of luck this is. I am not completely sure. Some kind of luck is going on. I want this car to make it to the bottom. I really want this car to make it to the bottom because it is the dumbest... I think what's going to happen is we're going to get to the mud at the end and that will stop us. Or this tree is going to stop us because I've got no way of avoiding it. No! Still we're rolling. The tree did its best. Oh, I found bits of longbow! I found bits of longbow there. I do still have my front right still steers. But I fear this is going, because if we start going sideways, this is the bit that is going to prevent us from moving. Oh, and it's going to come to a rest. I mean, it's about... Are we ahead of Gliska? Possibly. Possibly. It has finally come to a rest. That is one of the most adventurous runs I've ever seen. Yeah, I think we're just beating Gliska. Longbow's broken down. Rusky made it to the bottom but ran out of fuel. Was possibly working. Speed Beast is a ball of metal. Shadow... Don't know if Shadow worked, really. I'm going to say Rusky, I think, won this. And there we go. Oh, honestly, that is one of the most spectacular runs I've had for a while. Here, look at that mess of a car. How glorious. How glorious indeed. Well, there we have it. I forgot to go and look at the other cars further up. Sorry, it's been a while since I've done this. Okay. Gotta remember the professionalism, the camera work, and all of that good stuff. But yeah, I'm not sure the Luminance is the car for this. I don't think it's strong enough. Well, I don't think it's strong enough in terms of actually running at the bottom. Apparently it can go very far before getting stopped, but I'm not sure it's going to make it to the bottom. But we will see. Everyone who's just tuning in, welcome. Welcome to the stream. We are trying to get vehicles down to the bottom of an icy hill. They're all front-wheel drive for this particular one. So, yeah, we will go again. We will try again. I am not going the direction I went before because that was terrible. I want to go this way. Gliska's going... well, kind of what we want to do is we want to go... this way, and then, I mean, we want to try and slow the car down if we can. I've got ABS. I don't really want ABS. ABS is generally disliked for a lot of the Beam stuff. Uh-oh, we're going to scoop up Longbow if we're not careful. Oh, Joe's hit a ramp, and Joe's had a tremendous accident again. Danger Man is in a touring car, which is probably not great for this sort of thing. Rusky, I think, has gone round the loop. Speed Beast has absolutely launched it, which I'm going to guess may have been some sort of steering failure. Now, Mud, slow us down, please. Rusky's got the right idea. We are better through here this time, much better through here this time around. I mean, there's just a hubcap down there. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. We're going to... Okay, no, we're going to use the banking to kind of get some sort of under control. Stevie, I don't know what condition Stevie's car is in at the moment. Right, can we avoid the wall? No. Oh. Oh, okay, radiator's gone. That's okay. We can live with that. Come on. Find any sort of traction to avoid going that way. Okay, that's better. That's better. We had to chuck it in reverse, and I may still have to try and chuck it in reverse here. Don't mind if we bounce off the wall. There is a fair bit of, like, trying to use forward and reverse to gather up your car when things start going wrong. We are going to overtake Rusky. Oh, clipped that. Don't clip that. Don't clip that. Uh-oh. I'm out of control. We are dangerously out of control. I can see where we're going to hit, and I've got nothing I can do about it. Oh, that is the end of us. Yeah, we lost both the half shafts. I couldn't get it. I went into the jelly beans wrong. Rusky's hit one and Stevie's hit one, and I couldn't recover it. If I tried to steer the other way, we were going in a pit regardless. So it was the right call to make. I just couldn't gather it back up. Oh, Gliska has hit the goo and been turned, but is still in pretty good condition. Longbow is charging. Longbow kind of has to catch Gliska. Oh! Well... Longbow has made a big effort. 10 out of 10 effort from Longbow has occurred. Oh, dearie me. It was a great effort. I will give you that, Longbow. 100% effort. And you have to do that, right? Because Gliska's going to win this round. There is no shadow of a doubt here. Gliska will win, and win in pretty good condition. The only real downside being a bit of a bump in the goop, but didn't really do all too much to the Wendover, and that will be a victory for the Wendover. So Longbow had to go for it. Ewan is not made it. Oh, might make it across the finish line. Is not going to be a working covert. That is, I mean, it's gonna cross the line, but I'm not sure that's really gonna have much drivability left. No, it does not. Longbow is stuck in the mud with half a covert pickup. Shadow looks like they might make it with a working car, which is going to be technically second place, owing to the fact that Ewan is very much non-functioning. Oh, there is a wheel going really fast. Shadow is across the line. Is one of only 2 cars to make it down in a working condition. Danger Man... no, won't run. Danger Man seems to have lost both front wheels. Oh, there goes Shadows, still tumbling. There is what's left of Stevie's frame of a car. Further back up here, we know we hit the Christmas jumps. We're trying to avoid the pits. Rusky, we saw smashed into the jelly beans. They're eliminated. Stevie, I presume, is not moved from whatever he's set, to be honest. And yeah, the rest are... Joe did not make it particularly... Oh, Stevie has got 3, sorry. I guess maybe he got hit by someone on the way past. Has now come to rest on that one. Shadows' chassis is still rolling. Danger Man has got stuck on a checkerboard. There are... yeah, 3 vehicles at the bottom. What's left of Shadows' vehicle, I mean, it won't run. Don't think it's going to make it. Think it will get stuck in the mud, a bit like I did in the previous one. The mud here just sucks the momentum out. Oh, it does actually look like it's still got drive, but it's upside down. Oh! I take that back. I did not think that was going to run. Go on, Shadows. You can do it. Wow, we might have 3 working cars at the bottom. That is actually very impressive. That is actually really quite impressive. That mess of a vehicle has made it to the bottom. I mean, it's got... I think it's going to tear itself apart. I think it kind of has torn itself apart. It did work. It did work, and then when it made it to the bottom, it then disintegrated. So, there we go. That is quite impressive. That is very, very impressive indeed. So, well done to Shadows. It's always entertaining. Core, I think, is a bit saying for a Picolina round. The basic ones and with no Baja ones, we may well have a go with one of those. We can definitely have a look at one of those. Right, I think we are pretty much ready to go here. Well, mostly ready to go. Ewan has got to try and get back towards the... Oh, Ewan's going over this side. To be honest, I don't really want to be on this side. I don't really like going this side to do it. We will set everyone on the way. Can we get illuminance to the bottom? We will see. I mean, we want to go more this way, I think. Possibly. Possibly. Uh-oh. Not to do that, though. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, amazingly, that was only engine damage. I will take engine damage over drive shaft. That was what I was concerned about. We couldn't get the vehicle back under control. My steering's a little bent, but I can live with that. Oh, now my car is busted. Oh, dear. Danger Man. We have righted Danger Man. Oh, we are losing control. Hopefully we can spin clear of that. Oh no, we're going in a muddy pit. Come on. Oh. That is very lucky. That is very, very, very lucky. I mean, I have no control. I have now not lost any speed going here. Ewan, look out! We've killed a Ewan. So actually, Ewan's got away with this. Unfortunately now for Ewan, I think we're going to put Ewan into the wall on the outside. Hey Ewan, you're coming with me apparently. This is not what I want, not what I need. Hey Joe, you seem to have a bad time. I'm also having a really bad time. I've lost my half shafts. They're all gone. Everything has escaped. All drive has vacated my car. I still have steering somehow. Uh-oh. Hey, Longbow, I'm wildly out of control here. I mean, honestly, like, the spinning from side to side isn't the worst, if I can just get it back under control here. Oh, no, 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 go over the pit, over the pit. No, that's not going to work. And we are now in the pit. Damn it. We had some steering, but I think we were so much bottomed out on that one that... there was always going to be a problem, pretty much. Ewan is still alive by the looks of it. Ewan is still going. Shadow, it looks all right. Gliska, oh no. Gliska does not look okay. Longbow, oh! Longbow has been assisted by Ewan. I don't think either of them are going to be... I don't think Ewan works anymore. Somehow. Longbow is in a bad shape. Longbow is in a poor way. Is Longbow's going to disintegrate on the goop? No. Ewan, maybe some desync going on, because that is still moving better than I thought it would be. Shadow is going to... looks in pretty good shape. Front wheel, maybe a bit bent, but honestly, in the grand scheme of things... having some amount of damage is going to happen. You can get down here completely clean. It does happen, normally with more specialised off-road equipment. The Sunburst has done well. Honestly, I don't think... the luminances don't think it's quite strong enough for this with the front drive shaft. Shadow has made it. Ewan is on a checkerboard. I mean, I feel like there must be some... oh, Ewan's on fire a little bit. Briefly. There's a brief moment of fire, and now a bigger moment of fire. I think Ewan is on fire. There may be some desync in moments, but... it is there. Ewan has made it to the bottom. Longbow has made it and is drivable. So that is a second place for Longbow. Again, some desync. Only 3 made it down. Front-wheel drives are always tough here. Front-wheel drives are always a difficult prospect. Drive shafts are just weak. Oh, Shadows is on the go. Shadows is still going down here. Danger Man is in a pit. Oh, the pits have claimed many. We've not quite made Connect 3, but, you know, if Danger Man had gone in that one, then we would have had a Connect 3. About as good as we could get. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, the luminance wasn't very good. Speed Beast is wedged under there. Stevie has found the little gap up there that does claim people. Joe's not had a great time, and Colin is still at the top. No overarching winner. No one with Colin the Punishment Caravan yet. I think Shadows is still going. I don't know what happened with Shadows to do that to their vehicle, considering the damage. This is the second round Shadows has done the same thing to that car, and it does look like it might still work. Do we give Shadows... Do we just end the round to annoy Shadows? I'm half tempted to. But we will see if Shadows is able to be working down at the bottom. Ah, now Shadows is on fire. Wonderful stuff. May run out of fuel before the end. I'm hoping for it to disintegrate just because it's funny. However, it does look like it is going to make it to the bottom. I mean, not great, but it is going to, once again, do better than me. Do better than me, pretty much. And across we go. Shadows has made it to the bottom. Well done. That is quite an impressive run again for that weird contraption. 4 vehicles made it. Ewan's disintegrated. Longbow's surviving is quite impressive considering that thing got really, really battered. So there we have it. There we have it. Okay, the next round is going to be a Picolina only round. So you have to use Picolina. You cannot use the Baja versions or any of the Baja versions. You can't. You know. You can use the Rally Gravel if you wish, but the rest of them, the Baja and the rest, are off limits, pretty much. I mean, that is possibly the most sensible option you're going to get. I mean, we could drive Luigi, of course. I mean, the Gambler bathtub one could be quite good. I'm going to go for the Gambler bathtub one. That's going to be the one. So we will allow this one. The rest... I mean, unfortunately, Amy is not here this evening. Well, we are, of course, using her server. Amy is not here for Picolina round. So, you know... right, sorry, thanks, R-Dub, thank you very much for the super chat saying no brakes, must use autos round. They're not as good as you want them to be. That especially on some of the other routes, it's doable. On this route, they really don't. No brakes just doesn't work. It just ends up with everything destroyed very, very quickly. So yeah, probably not going to go for the no brakes one on here, just due to the the fact that it doesn't really work on this map and in the slightest. Colour with Chris, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, can we have a motorhome round? Now that we might well be able to do, because I think we may have some options, possibly. If we have enough motorhome, well, it may have to be like campers like the Vantastic and so on, because I don't know if we actually have got too many specific motorhomes. That being said, we do have all sorts of fun options. We might turn like the motorhome one into... We could possibly do an ambulance one or an emergency services one. That could work. I feel like MRAP law enforcement would be very entertaining. And yeah, I don't think it's going to be good. I'm not sure. I mean, it would be very strong, but I just think it would get stuck. That would be my thing. Unfortunately, we're doing a Picolina round without Amy, and then there might be a ambulance or a emergency services. Sorry, not law enforcement. Emergency services round without Brazen to drive the glambulance. Like, what sort of shenanigans is this? Actually, can I make you orange? I can make you orange. That's what we want. Fantastic. Matthew, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, long live the cult of 1p. In fact, it's now the cult of 0. Also, I regret to inform you that I've rejoined the Broken Car Club. Oh dear. I hit a deer this morning at highway speeds with my blue Subaru. Damage is thankfully minimal. Ooh. Yeah, it's never so good. It is never so good at all on that one. yeah, I used to live in the countryside. I know what it's like with animals running out in front of the last second, and there's just nothing you can do. Which is, yeah, and I thankfully have never hit a deer or anything particularly large to do any sort of damage, but they certainly can be very damaging to the cars. Yeah, the last thing you want to be doing is hitting wildlife and everything. It is just unfortunately something that can happen. But yeah, Broken Car Club has has a few too many members, as is usual when it comes to the FailRace group. Right, I think we're ready to go. Griezmann? Kriesman? I don't know how to pronounce it, but thank you very much for the for 2 donations. Thank you very much indeed. It is very much appreciated. We are off and underway. The drag cars are going to have very little in the way of grip, though. That is the downside for those. I'm hoping that we have got... Oh, okay, over rev risk. I might just put you in 4th and, you know, go for that. Rusky sent it. Whether Rusky will have any control going through the ice, I have no idea. Right, use the mud to slow down. Oh, mud to slow the thing down. Speed Beast has got a drag car on off-road tyres, which is fine. I'm a little worried. I mean, if I can get a bath. Oh, Speed Beast has lost all of their wheels. The wheels have come off. Speed Beast is minus wheels. Oh, and Speed Beast has almost got out of the tube. This is so far going relatively well for us. Not to commentator curse it or anything. Please turn. Right, brakes. My brakes are not doing... I mean, I could have gone for a little bit more engine braking there, but I was actually trying to stop the engine from over-revving. I'm now struggling. Controls are starting to struggle a little bit here. Rusky looks like they have fallen apart mostly. Now, where is... And Rusky is in a pit. Brakes, are you overheating yet? I don't think so. I think the brakes are okay. Right. The bathtub... I mean... Not... Oh, no. Uh-oh. We are out of control. Oh, we have ejected the bathtub. Please slow down. No. Oh, dear. Okay, we've lost drive. We're gone. No, it's disintegrate. We lost the bathtub, and it fell apart. It all fell apart. Oh. The bathtub found us again. It came back. The bathtub made it. Ewan's not making it. Ewan is tumbling. I'm just happy my bathtub. We were reunited with the bathtub. That is always good news. Longbow is also in a pretty bad way. Ewan is disintegrated. What's going on up here? Luigi is making it. Looks actually quite good condition. Rusky and Speed Beast have found pits. Stevie's version of Luigi is going. Shadows is going slowly but may make it. Danger Man looks disintegrated down there. But yeah, I mean, Ewan has got the furthest, but Ewan might still be drivable, actually. I take it back. Ewan's car is battered. However, the Picolina is surprisingly resilient at times. I think Ewan's Flatmobile is actually going to make it to the bottom. And, oh, I've gone through the floor. It is going to be a Ewan that will take victory. Good work, Ewan. Well done. I mean, it's not very good. It's pretty, like... I'm not sure you're going to get much money for that if you try and sell it. However, there we go. Longbow has lost another wheel. Oh, Shadow is appearing. And Shadow is going to take a 2nd place in this one. That will... Oh, a little bit of a bump. And across the line for Shadow. And speaking of Shadows, with the horn goes across the line. I mean, this goes to... This is like an interesting... this is an interesting thing to see, is that Shadows and Shadow both made it down to the bottom in relatively good condition. However, in doing that, you are slow, and you are relying on others crashing. Which, you know, Ewan did crash, I crashed. but Ewan survived the crash. So that slow and steady approach can win, does get you to the bottom sometimes, but you also run the risk of, well, that. Stevie is a ball of metal. Christ, he really is a ball of metal in that one. But yeah, I hear my car. There it is. Oh, the poor bathtub Picolina has come to a rest. But there we go. The bathtub thing is not bad. It's a bit front. It's trying to keep the speed down that is the real issue with this one, because the front end is just all. You can see how exposed the front end is on this, whereas the more these ones are actually a slight bit more protected. Christopher Norway, thank you very much indeed for the donation. It is very, very much appreciated indeed. Spedbest, thank you very much for the donation. I don't know if that was actually Speedbeast or someone else just being silly. It's possible. Thank you very much for the donation. Saying next set change do over 6,000 kilos. Well, that is something that we can do. It won't quite be the next one, but because we will be doing the emergency vehicles next. However, after that, then there will be. We can do a heavyweights round. Heavyweights rounds are always good fun and normally very destructive. Let us see what's going to happen. Gliska with a jump start on this one. I want to. Oh dear. I knew where I wanted to go. Oh, bugger. Me and Lombo had differing ideas of where we wanted to go. And it's gone poorly. I have lost a wheel and bent a wheel. Well, my whole idea of go quickly has not panned out very well here, because we are basically last. My only chance of winning is everyone else crashes at this stage. God, especially if I lose the other front. Well, I lose the other front wheel. We are basically a passenger here. I'm trying to make up some time. The front left tyre is deflated. Well, the front left tyre isn't on my car anymore. So I feel like the front left tyre can do whatever the hell it pleases. Uh-oh. We're fine. Now, I'm going to be less fine here. I think. Yep, less fine. Can we do anything to quell the speed? I'm not sure. But okay, we are actually. No, okay, I've not got the steering. Although we can hit the front left corner because it's not going to make it any worse. Oh dear, it has made it worse. Okay, well I've not hit the front left corner. Oh no, the steering's come off again. Right, you can see the steering wheel is turning in the car. However. Nothing is... No, don't go down here. Don't go down here. This bit's bad. Ooh, no. Bounce away from the wall. Away from the wall. Good, Picolina. You're listening. The bathtub's long gone. I guess the one thing that we can do is we can try and be using, like, the gears. Oh, no. Go through the gap. Oh, wait. Oh, and it's then got itself wedged as well. Damn it. Damn and blast. That has not worked. Is Ewan going to get another victory? Gliska's stuck, Longbow's stuck. Speed Beast is tumbling. Ewan is... Oh, Ewan's hit a ramp. I'm not sure Ewan's going to be drivable at the end of this. And over goes a Ewan. And clonk. Oh dear. Yeah, Ewan is eliminated on this one. Speed Beast, I think Shadow has got it. So this is the sort of round where Shadow being careful is possibly going to do the difference in this. And it can be very, very helpful. Speed Beast has wrecked down the side. Shadow is going to make it. Luigi is going to win! Good news! Everybody. I think Luigi's going to be the only one to make it to the bottom as well, which is quite impressive. And there we go. It's across the line for Shadow, and I don't think anybody else is really moving. Possibly Danger Man. Well, Longbow's a ball of metal. Danger Man might be a working car. Vixter, thank you very much for the super chat. Saying, how about one in the dark, with the headlights being the only source of light, and in case they break, you know, more challenging. I like that. I've never done one in the dark. We can definitely have a go with that. We can absolutely have a go with that. Oh, we're going to do the emergency vehicle one in the dark, because that would be really cool. Because then you can have the police lights and ambulance and fire engine light. Yes, I love that idea. We're going to combine some, but that does actually sound really cool. So I am good to do that. Shadows has made it. Danger Man has made it. Speed Beast is a ball of metal. Once again, Shadow and Shadows made it to the bottom by being careful. Speed Beast has got drive, just no front wheels by the looks of it, which is quite impressive. Danger Man made it down in one piece in second. Me and Stevie have found a wall to hug, apparently. God dear. R-Dub, thank you for the super chat. Saying a monster truck round, or a round where first to bottom wins, even if broken. Maybe some of the runners' ideas. We can do some sort of lifted truck. We don't actually have... well, trying to do this with a monster truck mod would blow the game up, but we could definitely do like lifted trucks and that sort of thing. That is always good fun. John, thank you for the super chat. Saying hello, Alex and crew. What do you think about a taxi round? Ooh, we can have a go with a taxi round. That does that sounds entertaining. There's plenty of options in terms of a taxi round. Right, let us go and get. Oh well, there's still some vehicles not reset yet. I don't know if they are. I think everyone that. Yeah, I think I say everyone that was on the way down has made it to the bottom. So there we go. Right, seeing as I am wanting to go left, I'm going to put myself over this side rather than. Ooh, I did not know we kind of grip roll that much. Rather than having to try and cut across the entire pack, I'm going to put myself over here. Right, everyone is up here. Everybody is ready to go. Right, here we go. Let's see what might happen. We are off and we are underway. Now, gears. I mean, a lot of this will. Oh, I want to. Danger Man has absolutely sent it. So these green bits aren't as bad as the red ones in terms of the bumpiness, which is what we're aiming for. Now, I feel like if we don't smash the front wheels up... So Rusky and Danger Man have gone very, very fast at the start of this. Now, you can sometimes get away with that. Like, it is sometimes a good way to go if you can survive it. Stevie sent it and overtaken me. Danger Man has lost control. Stevie's going to find a mud pit. No, Stevie is backwards past the mud pit. Good work from Stevie. Rusky may have wrecked in the ice. Oh, Rusky's got it stopped, which is quite good going. He's actually got it stopped better than me. Has lost a lot of momentum through here, which is actually what you want to do. Oh, dear. Hello. Don't mind me. Come on, get back on your wheels, Picolina. We've lost a bathtub. We are currently just chasing Stevie down. Race. Use Stevie as a brake. Don't use the wall as a brake. Oh, it's fine. Okay, it is actually okay. We have got the vehicle under control here. It's not the best condition Picolina, and I'm now on the brakes hard, trying to get it to stop. Come on. God. The brakes are so bad on this, we are struggling to lock it. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine. Bathtub is gone, but no real problem. Not that I want the brakes to lock, by the way, but if on full brake it's not locking, that's not a great sign. Come on, Ewan has sent it. Are we going to have to go chasing off after Ewan? We might do. Oh, never mind. Oh, no. I mean... Uh-oh. I'm trying not to crash into Ewan here, which we have avoided. Brakes, 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 brakes. Go behind the lights, please. It's fine. It's fine. We've still got some steering. It's not perfect condition steering at the moment. The goop is going to do bad things for us. The brakes are fading on us. Oh! Good lord. Somebody's throwing a Picolina at us. I want to get out of the way of that. Where is that going? Oh, the Rusky's wreck has slightly scuppered us here. Come on, avoid the tree, avoid the tree. We have done. Okay, that's good. We are on the path that we wanted to be on. I have lost some steering. It's not great, but we have enough steering. Victory! Goes the way. Minus a bathtub. Minus a bathtub. We have made it to the bottom of the course. It will be a victory for the Gambler car. Someone's wheel has ended up here. Considering we fell over early on, I am pleasantly surprised by that one. Rusky has arrived as a ball of metal. So Stevie's wrecked. Gliska is a wreck. Yeah. Might still be a drivable. Okay, Rusky is obviously not as much of a wreck as it looks. I'm going to say Rusky maybe have some desync because that looks like it's drivable. So that's some big desync. Gliska, I think, has rolled across the line. Don't know if it works. Shadow has once again made it to the bottom, which, you know, consistently, Shadow has made it to the bottom. But once again, Shadow cannot beat the other vehicles. Longbow is in a bad way, but is still going. Ewan has found some momentum. And again, Shadows is going to make it to the bottom. Shadows has done it. However, it will not be with a functioning... Well, sorry, well, it will be with a functioning vehicle. We're a very clean vehicle, but it won't matter because it will be about 5th place. I don't know where Rusky's gone. I don't know whether Rusky's gone to go and push someone or something. But, okay, the Picolina round was quite entertaining. The desync got a little bit iffy in that because Rusky is literally a ball of metal that is somehow driving. So that was actually closer. I just assumed Rusky was out of control, but Rusky was actually a working vehicle. That is some wild desync right there. But there we have it. Quite a few Picolinas made it to the bottom, which is always very good. Right, we will reset up here. Okay, so the next round is the emergency vehicles round. So you can use whatever you like, but it must be as... I think you can use what you like, but it must be a police car, fire engine, or an ambulance. Those are the options. Now, and you've got to be running it at night. Now, I cannot set the game for everybody, and I cannot do so. This is what it will be like. This is the visuals that we will have. There, I can't set it for everybody because Amy does that. So yeah, this is the light that we will have to be dealing with. Hopefully, people will do that. What do I want to run down here? I mean, something like a hopper police car. Like a park ranger hopper would probably be, or the sheriff hopper would probably be, not a bad idea. I mean, you could go for one of the. I feel like that's something Brazen would drive. You could go for the fire chief cars. You could go for the ambulance or the sheriff. I mean, these are solid options in terms of vehicles. I'm half tempted. I am half tempted by this. I mean, it's not going to go very well. I think it's just going to be too heavy, but it would be kind of cool. Do they have a silly version of this? I don't even think I'd want... No, there is a silly version of this. But I don't think we want... I don't think we want that particularly. Ooh. I mean, you could go for the cheesy one. We could go with the Tograt. I say cheesy one. It's not necessarily that cheesy. As such, in as far as Tograts actually have a tendency to disintegrate their wheels as they are going down. So, yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. Do we have a... There's a police... There's a police van. Or do we just go for the ambulance? I feel like we just go for... You know what? We're going to go for it. We're going to go for it. Now, I've got to remember what the... bear with while it loads a lot of vehicles. Hopefully it won't crash. Here we go. Right, I've now got to remember what the bloody controls are for the lights. Because I never remember. What is it? Light bar lights, Shift N. Oh, the noise. Alright, and then not that. What is the main... I actually forgot to check what is the main lights. Because that is probably... Oh, for God's sake. That is probably also important. It is... Okay, it's just N. Right. Okay. We have got a... Thank you, chat, as well. Danger Man has got a pace car, safety car. Well, I guess, fair enough. We've got Stambecos, we've got MDs, we've got a couple of safety cars, we've got Vanster, Speed Beast has got a police car. It is... it's an interesting collection of vehicles, really. Bruce Wayne, thank you very much for the donation. Very kind of you, Batman and everything. No, wait, not supposed to know that, are we? So, thank you. So make it with the lights still attached. Is that the goal? We will definitely try. I will definitely try to make it with the lights still attached on this one. Shall we? I think we're all ready. So shall we get this thing started? We will have a go. All right, there is some Streamlabs ones to read as well. I will try and read everything at some points here. We are off. We are underway. I'm slightly worried about my engine, but never mind. Oh, there goes. Rusky's going very quick with the MD. I have a feeling Rusky might murder a Speed Beast. Yep. I thought there was going to be a crash, and there has been a tremendous accident, and Rusky's on fire. Rusky has lit that thing up, and Speed Beast is now on fire. I am desperately trying to stop, but the ABS has not really helped us. We are going way too fast down here. There is no way we make this. Oh, hey, Speed Beast, don't mind me. Don't mind me. Bad things have happened. Oh, okay, no, okay. Well, good things might happen. Good things might come out of this. Oh, land on your wheels, please. There's still hope. I'm looking less hopeful now. No, we're not going to spin clear. We are not going to steer clear. Speed Beast is wrecked. Ewan has found a gap with a Stambeco. Joe has wrapped themselves around the end of the candy cane there. Ewan has gone for a big flight and a big crash and a big flight. And, well, I mean, the Stambeco is alive? No. No, it's not alive anymore. Speed Beast has come to an end. Oh, no, Ewan has found some drive, because that'll have diff locks and everything. Shadow's going backwards, and fallen over, and smacked a Stambeco into a jelly bean. And into another one. Stambecos are pretty strong. Oh, Danger Man has found a gap. Now, the question is, can Danger Man catch Ewan? Not like that. Danger Man has found a pit, and Danger Man is having a very... very big flight. It's going wrong for the man of danger. Oh, these things light up. I didn't know that. Oh, that's a big crunch for that. Ewan has fallen over and is shedding wheels, I think. Oh, and found a Christmas light and found another Christmas light. Ewan has no wheel. I think desync to an extent. However, quite funny. Longbow is actually doing pretty well with an 800 series, if it doesn't get gooped, which it has a bit. Looks like Ewan might be... I mean, I don't know whether Ewan has actually got wheels. I'm going to say Ewan possibly does have more wheels than we are seeing, because I think Ewan has got drive going on. Longbow is clearly trying to get that out of the goop. It does look like it's got going again. No one else is really closing in at the moment. Now will come the question of, can Longbow gather this car up? It's going sideways on the ice, which is always terrifying. You've got to try and straighten it up at some point and hope you can avoid the trees, or get it in reverse or forward. Either one. Either would work. Longbow has wrapped it around a tree. Might be able to extract it. Has extracted it. Has pulled the car off of the tree there. Danger Man has overtaken. Shadows has overtaken all of them. Ewan's on fire in the pit, and Shadows is going to win. There is the howl of high-speed, chunky tyres. Shadows steals a victory. Almost falls over. Well done. Shadows has made it. Inside the pit is Longbow, who is in the mud. Longbow is just about getting it out of there. Good work. Good work from Longbow there. It is still working, surprisingly. Shadow is pretty busted. It's got going, but it is pretty heavily damaged. Ewan's on fire and wrecked. Danger Man's stuck down there. We have to whiz quite a long way up to find the rest. Joe's not having a great time. Joe's on fire and lost. Joe, where is your car? Like, I found a frame. We've found bits of a frame, but where is the actual rest of it? I guess we should say, where is the rest of your car? And what have we got over here? There is Gliska, who has also lost most of their car. Speed Beast is wiggling against the wall. I mean, we got impaled. I mean, we're in not bad condition, but we were impaled there. Well, we saw Rusky lost control early on. Stevie's lost control early on. And Colin is still back up at the top. So, there we go. Yeah, I mean, we were doing well. Joe's pieces are all the way down the hill. Yeah, unfortunately, Victor, it's not as dark here as... I mean, it's very pretty at night, but yeah, it's not as pitch black as you might have hoped. Muazzo, thank you very much for the super chat, by the way. Say, hey Alex, do you watch Doctor Who? If so, who is your favourite Doctor? I have watched Doctor Who. I haven't watched it recently. Haven't seen all of it. If I had to pick, this will probably end up being controversial, but this is more based on the ones that I watched more than anything. My favourite would be David Tennant, but it was his stuff that I watched a lot more of than any of the other ones. So it's sort of a little bit of a... I say it's kind of like a little bit of a biased one in that was, yeah, the majority of ones that I watched. So there we go. Thankfully, Amy isn't here to be very angry at me. I don't actually know who Amy's favourite would be, so I don't know if that's right or wrong. So yeah, I just haven't seen enough of them to have much other opinion, essentially. Speed Beast has already lost 2 wheels. That is not particularly strong. Oh, I just realised maybe going through that star is a bad shout. I don't know if I have done before, but if I get it slightly wrong, I think I'm going to take the roof off. Not that would matter too much. God, I really hate the ABS. I'm fully on the brakes. And I've got to let off the brakes there to get a little bit of steering. Okay, we're going to use Stevie as a brake. Thank you, Stevie. Much appreciated. And again... The MDs aren't braking either. But that's fine. We're at least in a little bit more control than we were last time. Now, I've fallen over again. Oh, no, wait. We might recover this. Oh, no, we're not recovering it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Right, can I try and get some... Oh, no. Okay. Right. Can I get any track? I just want to avoid going under that, which it does look like we have done. Now, I don't mind if we back into the wall there. That's fine. We do seem to have drive. Now, we know it is likely that Shadow and Shados are going for the sensible approach and have got enough traction to slow down early on in the run. I don't have enough traction. Oh, I'm in the wrong... I thought I had it in reverse there. I mean, I think we are still good to go. Maybe less good to go if we do that. Come on, ambulance. Okay, we do still have traction. Stevie has somehow got out of the really difficult way to go there. Right, do I have enough steering here to navigate? I don't. I'm going to go in the pit. Oh, we have no drive anymore. Yeah, the lack of steering kind of got us. I should have gone to the wall sooner. Oh, we're on fire. Well, the ambulance is burning. Right, Stevie, I feel, is probably splattered. Don't think that's still driving. I hear a crunch. That's Ewan. Ewan's gone. Shadow is still going. Longbow is having a moment. Longbow might not be surviving because that's going to be a big flight for a 800 series to survive. It might do. The wheels seem to be hanging on. In the grand scheme of things, though, Shadow, unless they have a very silly mistake and a very big crash, Shadow is going to make it to the bottom. Again, another Stambecco is going to make... Like, we were in front, we had a good position. I just can't slow it down through the mud. I'm going to blame the ABS, but I don't know whether it is, or if the brakes just aren't up to scratch. But the ABS is a problem. I don't want the ABS on. You can't... well, I mean, you could start if you start ripping bits out of it. But, you know, we're not going to. Ewan is off. Bye, Ewan. Longbow is still... I think Longbow may have survived that big jump. Danger Man... Oh, it's fine. Shadow... Yeah, I've taken the Stambecco a few times for this one. The brakes do get very hot. Shadows is falling over. Gliska is on fire. Yep, that's a pretty wrecked MD. I'm going to guess Joe is... Oh, what happened over here? Joe is fallen over. Rusky and Speed Beast have gone that side and got wedged under the loop. Bruce Wayne is correct. Yes, the lights were still on for Shadow. Shadow made it down here perfectly fine in this one. Like, absolutely fine. Actually, no, wait, hold on. Is that a cracked windscreen I see? Oh, there is some damage on the Stambecco. Stambecco that is now going off to probably help rescue people. I think Shadows might not make it this time. The Stambecco may not have the power. The Stambecco may not have the power to do it. But there we go. We will have to wait and see. Longbow looks like they're going to make it to the bottom. Stambecco might get there eventually. Longbow is going to get there. Right, sorry. Things to read. There's lots of things to read going on, and I've not been keeping up because I've been too busy having fun throwing cars down a hill. Honking Jobby, thank you very much for the donation. Saying recently also bought a second-hand Audi 2004, so I feel your pain. It's my first car living in the Netherlands. Fun fact: they drive on the wrong side of the road here. It will take me a while to get used to it. Yeah, whenever. I mean, I haven't driven on the other side of the road very often, but it is very strange when I have. It does take a little while getting used to. I mean, I have also sat on the wrong side of the car while trying to drive in England, and that's very strange as well. Very weird indeed. But yeah, good luck with that. Christian Sweden, thank you very much for the donation. Saying way back, we were riding my friend's car when we hit a badger. It's like hitting a rock. They are low but hard, easily doing more damage to the car's wheels and undercarriage. Yeah. As terrible as it is, and as much as you don't want to, yeah, when they will do a lot of damage. Will do a lot of damage to cars. It is just one of those very unfortunate things that can happen. Aku Cult Leader, thank you very much for the donation. Saying, so one of non-vehicles, if you've got mods for things like tubs, porta potties, etc., or Soapbox. We can do Soapbox. Soapbox is a little bit harder to do. Shadow is getting Colin. Okay, Shadow is taking Colin down. Shadow's doing too well, and that means Shadow is going to have Colin the punishment caravan. Fantastic. Soapbox round we could do, absolutely. Matthew, thank you for the bits. Saying, can we have articulated rounds? Semi plus trailers or bendy buses? Issue with that is games crashing. We've got 11 people in here, and trucks and trailers will lead to 22 trying to go down, and that tends to break people's games. Joe is a turtle. Can Joe... Oh, Joe is a turtle, but a turtle that has recovered. Well done, Joe. Kroonberg, thank you very much for the donation. So it's been a long time since I sent a message. I just want to say a huge thank you to Alex for doing what he and his audience wants, as opposed to the algorithm. I've been watching your stuff since you and Husky were messing around in GTA. Good stuff. Oh, well, thank you very much indeed. I'm very, very glad to hear that you're very glad, always very glad to hear people have been watching for so long. Glad you've been enjoying the videos, etc. And yeah, I was going to turn off that. I don't think that's going to help me here, but I was going to do it anyway. But yeah, I mean, I've always been one for doing the things that I want to do, more so than the algorithm. I mean, it's a fact that you've got to kind of do it a little bit. However, yeah, always strive to play, fun games and different stuff and things that I like, even if maybe lesser known stuff. I can be on the brakes fully here, and it is literally. Oh no, it is very slightly arresting the speed. Again, the brakes on this are so weak, it physically... Oh, it has now started locking them. But the brakes are actually not powerful enough to lock the wheels on ice. That feels bad. Oh, I needed... Where is my emergency brake, Stevie? We needed that. Oh, Gliska has detonated themselves. Now we are just kind of... It is better. This is the best we've got the ambulance to this point. And now, unfortunately for me, we are now going backwards. I don't think... No. This is bad news. This is bad news. Ooh! Land on wheels? Please? That was better. No, don't do it. Okay, well, we found the emergency brake, Stevie. Oh, no. Okay, wait, hold on. I don't have any traction, so we're going to have to try and go backwards and go over there. Now, we may have enough steering to get ourselves out of trouble. We do. Right. Okay, ambulance. We're still going. I have lights of sorts on. Uh-oh. I've got very little steering control. Hey, Longbow. Don't mind me. Oh, dear. Okay, we're going to try and bounce off of that one. Yeah, I'm wedged as well, Longbow. I can't go forward. I can't go back. Yeah, we are both... we are both stuck here. I literally... We're both functioning cars, but Longbow's wedged and can't reverse, and I'm wedged in the gap. That is very unfortunate. We have rather screwed Longbow up in that one. But there we go. Ewan has climbed a hill. Speed Beast, I think, is going to make it to the bottom. Well, he's going to make it a fairway, but he's upside down and kind of out. Ewan is going with a Stambecco. He's going... Oh, Longbow got physics reset. I'm going to guess... Yeah, the instability getting wedged in the side of an ambulance. It's that ice section. The braking power for the ambulance is just not good enough. Oh! And Ewan has fallen over by going too hard on the brakes in the goop. Does happen. Like, Ewan has never done this before. Should be pointed out. Well, has watched these, of course. Has never actually... This is Ewan's first time on the descent. So there are all of these little tricks that you've got to... That you forget about or don't realise. I mean, Ewan may land that on its wheels when it goes into the mud or when it does that. If it can land on its wheels, it'd probably work. That is the big thing. Oh, landed it. Just about. It might still drive. Ewan may be able to take a victory here, unless there is nobody going to threaten Ewan. In fact, there's nobody threatening Ewan in a broken capacity, let alone in a functioning one. Ewan is going to run across the line, and Ewan will claim a victory here with a functioning Stambecco. It is indeed a functioning Stambecco. Shados is on their side, probably still functioning if it writes. Shadow and Colin, possibly not so happy. They look a little bit broken. Everybody else died further up. Joe has again clonked on that one. Rusky's got stuck under the pipe. The MDs did not work. I'm just going to say that much. My ambulance, yeah, is wedged there. Stevie, well, we saw Stevie was on the ramp. Gliska and Danger Man have found a place to have a crash. Yeah. I have definitely found a place to have a crash. Well, Speedy's flying, I assumed, was then messing around with gravity, but the game may well have just glitched and launched them. Shadow might skid to the bottom. The Stambeccos were the way to go. Perhaps unsurprisingly, I feel like if I'd had slightly better brakes, the ambulance wouldn't have been too bad, because we were doing quite well. But, yeah. Just I couldn't do the bits that demanded slightly more technical steering. So there we go. That was that. Drake, thank you very much for the donation. So if someone can match this donation, Cora will be a happy, happy hippo. I'm not quite... Oh, well, I guess, yeah, I can see how. Just trying to make bits of it read 243, aren't you? Oh, dear. Right. Sorry, let me just go and have a look. What was going to be the next category for this? Right, we were going to have a heavyweight round, but we're going to skip that for a minute by virtue of we've just done a fairly heavyweight round. So for a sake of variety, we will go for something a little bit different on this. Okay, a taxi round. Let's go for a taxi round. So it can be any vehicle, but it has to be a taxi spec of it. And you're not allowed to, get a rally car and put a taxi livery on it. It has to be the taxi spec as it comes from the game. Quite a lot of cars will have a taxi version. I mean, do I try driving one of these? Is there a taxi? Oh, no, of course there is going to be. I'm tempted, but I just don't think I don't think they're strong enough. Really don't think they're strong enough. The old full size. I don't think any of those are going to be strong enough. Is there a taxi Legrand? There is a taxi Legrand, but it's front-wheel drive, which you won't want. You kind of want a rear-wheel drive. Did they do a blue buck? They do have a blue buck taxi. I fear the tyres are going to be what kills me in this one. Oh, and it is the most hideous of... right, and we can go back to midday so we can see. It is the most hideous of colours. I love it. Perfect. Right, sorry, things to read. Michael, thank you very much for the super chat. Saying, hello Alex and crew. Can I request a round with only rear brakes? I asked a Frenchman if he played video games. He said oui. You're definitely going to get a boo from me and a boo from chat right there, and you are deserving of that. Rear brakes could be an interesting one. I think the no brakes rounds just really don't work very well on this course in particular. They're very difficult to make them work because the nature of this one here, you have to slow down really a lot to actually make it. Otherwise, you'll get to the ice section and everyone just dies. Which, while funny, I don't think is really plausible. Maybe a rear brakes one might work, but we will have to wait and see. Jack, thank you very much for the super chat, saying, hey Alex, been watching you for around 10 years now. God, it still staggers me how long the channel's been around. About how long does it take you to edit a video on average? Oh, that is a very good... I say it's a very good question, because the answer is it varies massively. I've had videos that, can take 10, 15 minutes, sometimes even 5 minutes to edit if they're really straightforward. And then I have videos that can take 2 or 3 hours. I've had videos that can take 10, 20, 40, 100 hours. The FailRace episode 500 is going to be one that's bordering on the 100 plus hours, I should think. And that's all with computer issues and whatever, but average is probably about an hour or two, but it does vary so much. Like if I was to take them all together, put them all together and average it out, it'd probably come to about an hour and a half too. But yeah, it can vary so much. Like from week to week, it can vary. I can have some weeks where it's really easy to edit stuff, and then I can have some weeks where it's hell. It depends. Alien Invader make a very good point. Yeah, it's like things like Survive the Hunt, for example. The length of time in Survive the Hunt is not in the editing. The editing is very straightforward. The thing that takes a long time in Survive the Hunt is preparing it, filming it. There's a lot of work goes in on behind the scenes. Amy's done a lot of work actually with the mods. Lombo's done a lot of work with the car lists and some of the themes and all of that kind of stuff. So there is quite a lot of sort of prep work that takes longer than that, and there are some videos where prep work takes longer than the editing process and all of that. Some stuff doesn't take any prep work at all. It is it is an interesting one. Oh, okay. Now I can't just mash the brakes on this because I will lock the wheels up on this. And that's bad. Oh, the oil pan's gone. Oh, no. What a terrible shame. Normally, that would be terrible, but for this, it's not the worst. Ewan's smashed a wall. Shadow is absolutely going for it, which is unlike Shadow, and I think that may be out of control. Yep, it's climbed the Santa hat. Ruskies has got a big lead, but I don't know whether Rusky is going to... okay, this does at least stop in the mud. Basically, what you want to do here, for best chance of survival, you want to pretty much come to a standstill, leaving the mud. So me, Gliska, And... oh, no. Oh, dear. Okay, well, we are going a bit faster than I wanted. Come on, Blue Buck. You can do this. You can do this. You can do this. I'm going to really struggle here to make this corner without smashing my nose into the wall. Oh, okay, we hit the side of the vehicle, but that's fine. We can live with that. Now, Rusky's a mile in the lead, but I don't know if Rusky's going to be a working car. Oh, Ewan is probably not going to be a working vehicle. Shadow, I don't think, has got much steering. We are functioning. We have working steering, we have working power, and we have working brakes. No, no, Ewan! Oh, that was very close. Okay, we've avoided the worst of the pits. Can't really get turned very well there, but we have now done it. Avoid the gummy bears. It's going to spin us. Oh, we've lost rear. We've lost the rear of the car. Gliska's exploded. Oh, we're through the gummy bear. Does this have a... oh, we've lost steering anyway. I just didn't have the control to get that going. I presume this will not have a locked diff. I mean, if we get to the bottom, I guess we will find out if it can be a one-wheel drive. We are now just a spinning top at the moment. It's just going. Rusky's had a big accident. I mean, I've got the car under control. I've actually gone too fast onto the goop, which is not what I expected to be a problem. Rusky is on fire and wrecked. But I've got one-wheel steering. Come on. Spin. Or do something. We are going to get out of the goop. The goop slows us, but it doesn't stop you completely. Here. We are now travelling sideways. Not another gummy bear. Okay, that's fine. Well, it's not fine really, but it's we can live with that. I am at the whims of the car here. Rusky's gone flying. Avoid the tree. Oh no! The body shells come off! I mean, I've gone kind of where I want to be honest with you. The bodies come off. I mean, Rusky's won as a frame, so I'm only going to be second, unless this does drive as a one-wheel drive, in which case we would beat Rusky here. Come on, Blue Buck frame, you can make it. Oh, it's very clonky. Oh, come on, don't get beaten by speed bumps now. I mean, yeah, I don't think we have any drive. Rusky wins. Oh, Shadows will win anyway. Even if we have drive, Shadows wins. We do not. Funnily, oh, Joe has made it to the bottom. Joe, hello. Shadows did beat me at the line. Shadows wins regardless because Shadows is the only one here that can function, I think. Yeah. So Rusky won first at the bottom. Can't function. Shadows can work. Doesn't look very healthy, but does look like it can work. Joe does actually make it this time around, but we'll have to settle for fourth. Yeah, Shadows has had an accident, but nothing crazy down there. The fact that my body shell has made it as well. 10 out of 10 effort from the Blue Buck right here. Like, just 10 out of 10 effort, I think, has gone on there. Yeah, both parts of it made it down. How did those things? We were racing Gliska at one point, and their car has disintegrated. We saw that. Danger Man has lost a body shell as well, but made it quite a long way. The rest, long way up here. Ewan's perched on the wall. There is some more Connect 3 going on, but no one won. Stevie and Speed Beast. Shadow didn't have a good round. We saw Shadow have issues from the get-go, and that thing is smashed on the wall. We will set ourselves back to the top. So far, this has been a fun round. Right, things to read. Sauerkraut? Sauerkraut? I don't know how to pronounce that one. Probably wrong anyway. Thank you very much for the super chat. For a generous super chat as well. As I think thin thoughts. That was, I believe, for my stuck ambulance. That, yeah, needed to be thinner. It got very wedged on a... what's-it-called? On a jelly bean. Right there. Colour with Chris, thank you very much for the super chat. Saying, did you know George Michael drove ambulances? You're going to get a boo. You are going to get a boo from me and from chat right there. We are going to get ready to go again. Also, JB, thank you very much for the super chat, saying briefly passing through this evening. We'll no doubt catch up on this later, so here's a thanks in advance. Oh, well, oh no! Oh dear. I was not trying to intentionally block Gliska through there. Just a little bit of contact. It's fine, though. We have somehow recovered this, which I'm very, very surprised about. But yes, thank you, Chippy. I hope when you are watching this back later on, you have been enjoying the stream and will enjoy the rest of it. We're having fun, as the usual, throwing vehicles down an icy hill. Here goes Joe with a Grand Marshal. Joe is going for the loop. Brave choice. I'm going far too fast. Shadow's already out. Oh, please, Blue Buck, stop. I mean, oh, Joe has made the loop. I mean, that's well done to Joe. However, in making the loop, Joe is now going backwards on the ice, which doesn't feel great for anybody involved. I mean, we might end up being able to use Joe's car as a brake at some point down here, or hit Joe into the wall so I don't get damaged. I feel like I just don't have the control coming down here that I want. I feel like we're always going to hit the outside wall here. Oh, but that's fine. I don't have great steering. Speed Beast is basically gone. Gliska, I think, is tumbling. Dangerman and Ewan are miles ahead, but the question is, do they have a functioning car, or are they just balls of metal? Because if they have a functioning car, I've got to really push it now. I think Dangerman might be in a pit. No, Joe, I don't need your help. I don't need your help, okay? I need no help. No help from you, thank you. We are through the pit. Joe did not get through the pits. The gummy bears will not claim us this time. The Christmas lights might. Uh-oh. We are out of control. Boot it, boot it, boot it. Try and avoid. Okay, I might have over-revved it a little bit, but that's fine. Dangerman's in the goop. Now, don't touch the brakes as we go onto the goo. Oh, should have touched the brakes a little bit more. Come on, land on your wheels. No, don't roll. Stop rolling. Stop rolling. Come on. No, that's still not on the wheels yet. Okay, that is on the wheels. Is Dangerman desynced? Or is... No, Dangerman is a sled at the moment. Right, Blue Buck. Reverse, slam it into first. We will try and get the car under control. It's not working at the moment. We are wildly out of control. Going down the snowy section. Dangerman has avoided a tree. I don't really want to be down this section. This section isn't great. There is a danger man in the way that I cannot avoid. Oh, that's gonna break me. We don't want to go sideways over those. I've lost a front wheel. I mean, I've recaptured my front wheel. We are going to make it, and I believe we are going to make this in a drivable condition. It's not great. However, it does fit the criteria. It does actually steer. It steers and drives. The Blue Buck has claimed victory. I mean, it's barely. Ewan is also, I mean, not in great condition, but Ewan makes it as well. So far, the Blue Buck has been a good shout. I was worried about this one. I think it's just really tough. Maybe a little bit of desync with Ewan's damage there. But, yeah, the... Oh, it's just some bits of wheel exploded everywhere. Yeah, I had to chase down Ewan. I had to go faster than I wanted to for a lot of that. Yeah, I really had to go faster than I wanted to catch Ewan, but it worked. We passed Ewan. Joe, we saw hit. Joe's car's disintegrated. Gliska, well, considering me and Gliska crashed at the start, that's actually quite good. Shados is, well, still going. Slowly. We'll probably get there eventually. Stevie's in a pit. Speed Beast is in a pit. Still not got Connect 3 yet, you two. Well, you need another one as well, for that matter. Rusky smashed the Jelly Bean. Shadow. We saw Shadow had troubles early on. Oh, Ewan blew their car up. Well, we know Ewan made it, so Ewan's second. And Shados is going to cross the line. Possibly in third. I mean, they did look like they lost their wheel as they hit the finish line, but I think the Bastion is okay. The Bastion is okay. And there we go. That was a good round. That was a good round indeed for us. Hippo Cult Leader, thank you very much for the donation. Saying grunt, 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 double hippo cult. Well, it was, but it's long since been removed. The cult was there briefly. The bloody hippos are trying to take over again. Turnip Gaming, thank you very much for the donation. I say, good evening, Alex. I hope you're well. Yeah, more beam shenanigans and improved frame rate. I recently downloaded the MRAP mod for the MD series, and the armoured variant is absolutely tremendous, which I improved by putting a 9-speed automatic gearbox. The MRAP MD is brilliant fun. It is very, very good. It is very, very strong, as we found out doing a Stop the Beast with it. Yeah, it is very good. Right, we will go for the next round. Can we get 2 in a row? For this, we will run. Whoop. Oh, Speed Beast is on the brakes. we wanted to go a little bit faster. Have I taken Speed Beast steering up with one small nudge? I had a feeling we might have got a return nudge down there, so we decided to be a little bit careful. Rusky sent it quite quickly. Ewan has gone a bit faster than me. Gliska is going for... I mean, if you've got better brakes, you can go... If you've got better brakes or better tyres, you can go faster than this down here. I'm doing this because I don't have great tyres or brakes. Speed Beast has gone for the loop, and by the looks of it, fallen off. Someone's on fire. Is that Gliska's fire? I think Gliska's on fire. Oh, Ewan's wedged under the railing. Ewan is not getting out of there, I don't think. Okay, we've really got the car slowed down here. Whoa! Nice send from Joe. Nice send. I mean, it is possible that Joe's ball of metal makes it to the bottom, but that is it. Right. Round we go here. So, use... This is the best we've got it through the ice. It's what condition is Gliska's car in that is going to be the big one for me. I cannot get it turned here. Okay, I don't mind that side hit. That side brush on the jelly bean wall is okay for the blue... Oh, maybe it's not okay for the blue buck. Hey, Stevie. Bye, Stevie. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Spin the other way. I think my front left... No, that wheel is back under control again. Gliska's car is all right. Less so now. It is definitely less all right than it was a minute ago. We're going a bit faster than I want to be here. My steering isn't great. No, Gummy Bear, don't do it. You've already wrecked my car once. Don't know what condition Rusky... Oh, dear. I don't want to be going backwards towards the Christmas lights. I've got no stopping power. I've shortened a blue buck. We've considerably shortened the blue buck. Technically speaking, we haven't killed the drive shaft. I am very on fire. Fire is bad. Oh, now I'm upside down. Car, please. Wheels again? Maybe? Oh dear. I mean, we might make it to the bottom. I'm not sure if we're going to drive, and I'm not sure if we're going to have any fuel left. Oh, we've lost a wheel again. Oh, that was the busted wheel, so that's not the end of the world. I think we would drive if we had fuel in this. I think we're going to lose the fuel by the time we get there, and Shados may well beat us. I think we've only got one option now. That one option is just full send to try and beat Shados. It's not going to work. I've not got the steering for it. Oh, we've lost the rear anyway. I mean, we have got... God, I'm trying to do little bits of steering to get down here. I think we're going to make it to the finish line. Oh, don't go off the side of the map. Thank you. We got 2 wheels and we're on fire. It wouldn't drive anyway because we've lost a rear wheel. But it was spectacular. It was more spectacular than Shados' run. That's a very on-fire car. Yeah, it's trying to get it off again. Trying to avoid that ice wall. We just don't have the steering to avoid that without a clonk. We damaged the steering a bit, and it just made it very difficult to drive. Gliska is also parked with a heavily damaged car. It's going to be Shados and Shadow that will win in this round. It was Shados first with Shadow second. We get a podium at least. Danger Man's found a Christmas light to hug. And yeah, I mean, we saw some of Stevie has found a lot of pits this round. Speed Beast is stuck on the jelly beans. Ewan, we saw, did not have a good run. After getting to the bottom last time around, Ewan has not had a good run. One thing that works on my car, and about the only thing that works on my car, is the horn. It has been considerably shortened. Like, it's quite an impressive. I'm just playing with sound. Right. Oh dear. There we go. We will head back up here. Sauerkraut, thank you very much for the donation as well. Another very generous donation. Thank you so much. Saying that the pronunciation was correct. Also check your DC message. I don't know what that is. Will Patreon come back? I do need to do something actually. I need with that at some point. Honestly, the list of things I'm trying to do at one time, one moment or another is bloody mad. So at some point, yes, I would like to actually try and use that more and be more active with a lot of that. It's just trying to remember everything. No, why would you do such a thing? Ha. But there we go. Cora, thank you for the bits. Say the hippopotamus is a mega herbivore and is exceeded in size among land animals only by elephants and some rhinoceros species. That makes sense. That makes sense. So yeah, that doesn't surprise me sort of too much. Right, sorry, vehicles. What are we going to be running next? Let's go and have a look. Oh, we were going to have a go. Right, we're going to next. This run is going to be the 6,000 kilos up. So 6,000 kilos and above is the way to is what we're going to run for this one. I'm pretty sure that's not going to be heavy enough. Realistically, your best bet is probably a Stambecco. I'm tempted to try one of these. We haven't seen the MDs do very well, which makes me feel like this is possibly a bad choice. I mean, it might not even be heavy enough. It is heavy enough. Fantastic. Yeah. I think this is going to have too wobblier a suspension. I think we're just going to lose the suspension on this. We will see what other people have gone for. I mean, we'll leave the front diff unlocked unless it gets wedged, but we'll see. Why not the MRAP? Well, firstly, because this will have tyres that'll actually grip on the ground. Secondly, because the MRAP will shake itself to death. We found when driving the MRAP during the Stop the Beast, the back end of it is basically made of jelly. And, well, this probably will be also made of jelly. However, I'm hoping it'll be slightly better. But yes, we've got very silly, very, very silly vehicles going on. This is basically the closest to a monster truck we're going to be able to get without the proper mods for it. Gliska's got along sort of more similar lines to me. There are some buses. There is a cement mixer. There is a truck. And I don't know what Ewan's going to be driving. I mean, maybe it's got a very heavy limo. I just don't think that's surviving. I'm not sure Ewan's is going to be heavy enough over there. God, dear, Ewan. Just 2,000 kilos too light. Right, Miroski is correct. We have got the Coke truck is here. Oh, what is Danger Man trying to make their vehicle heavier? I'm pretty sure a cement mixer is, more than heavy enough, and you're just going to add. Is that even going to connect? I'm not sure if that is going to work, but I guess we will find out. Gliska has brought some logging to this. I'm not sure. Right, so I have a small chance of making it. I'm probably... Who is the heaviest vehicle here? 12,000 kilos for the Jato buses. 12,500 kilos for Danger Man's cement mixer. 12,000 kilos for Rusky's truck. Is that got stuff in it? Possibly. Just over 6,000 kilos for the Beast, for the presidential limo. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one. There is going to be issues, I think, here. So, place your bets. Who is making it to the bottom? I think no one. Don't think the bus is ever going to make it through the ice chute. There's a chance a bus could make it through there and come out in one piece. Oh, Danger Man, you've not got the right tow hitch for that at all. I'm just gonna put it out there. I mean, I am probably the only one that realistically stands a chance of making it. And even then, I have a feeling we're going to have problem. Okay, now Danger Man is changing because Danger Man wants to take a trailer. I mean, games are going to start crying. That is... Yeah. I am scared. Ewan has 17 horsepower. I don't think you do, Ewan. You probably have 300 or 400. Oh, you do have 17. Ewan, what have you done with that? How have you done that? How have you got 17 horsepower? I'm just going to start this. I don't even know how you've done that. I assumed you were over-exaggerating, but I was incorrect. We're going to go. 17 horsepower Ewan can try and tackle this downhill. Alright. We will try and get some go in it. It did not want to go. Stevie has immediately disintegrated, I think. Yep. Shadow is going. Right. How good are the brakes on the MD? Oh, not very. Stevie, I'm pretty sure I've just seen Stevie fly off to... Stevie's gone so far. I am out of control already, and I'm about to have a really big accident. Oh. Okay, no, we're fine. Well, low air pressure. I have much bigger problems! Big problems hit us! I'm going way too fast. Oh, no. Gliska made sure we were not going anywhere in that one. Oh, the game's broken. It got really bad. Oh, yeah. Danger Man is amazingly still going with that. Gliska hit us so hard the game exploded. That's always good. Rusky is actually in control a little bit. Ewan's truck's not great. Shadows, use the Jatos to get some control in that. Gliska's ended up over there. Speed Beast is destroyed. I mean, it was... we were Final Destination right there. That was very much... Final Destination at that point. Oh, Danger Man has smashed the wall on the outside and has fallen over and is going to meet Rusky. I mean, Shadow... Oh, Shados is still going with one of the buses and into the jelly beans. Well, bounced off of it. Shados might be able to take victory here if they don't get stuck there. Which they have. Danger Man's still a working truck. I think Danger Man's oh no, Danger Man has actually freed Rusky at the moment. If Rusky doesn't get beached. This is the question here. Nope, Rusky hasn't got beached. Danger Man has got themselves free. Astonishingly, Danger Man is free. So it now becomes a battle between Danger Man and Rusky has obliterated their truck on the landing there. Oh! And Danger Man has obliterated their truck right next to him. Danger Man has made a, well, almost U-shaped truck. It is a new design. I don't think it's going to catch on very much. Ouch. Ouch. I mean, Stevie might have made it further, technically, even though Stevie was rather off the course. Yeah, I mean, I'm not completely sure, of course, with the angles that we would have to look at, but it is possible Stevie has actually made it further, even while being off the side. I'm going to give it to Danger Man by virtue of the fact that they were on the track at least, which was, pretty good going. But yeah, right. How are we ever going to be able to do this? The problem is I can probably do it if I can get myself slowed down. However, one of the big heavyweights is probably going to smash into the back of us at some point. And that could cause us grief. So we'll try again. We will see what happens and hope for the best. I mean, the trick for this one here really is going to be just survive. Joe has got the... Joe is looking at the floor. Right. I'm going through the gears mostly because I don't want to over-rev the engine. Would be absolutely terrible to blow the engine up from over-revving, having somehow survived a descent here. Oh, come on, truck. God, the suspension bouncing in this is terrifying. I mean, there are some slow-moving trucks. Joe has found a star to crash into. Oh, it's got very wobbly. You see the back end shaking on this. The only plus point here for me is we have got tyres that give us traction. We've probably got the best tyres for this of everybody. Oh, come on. Slow down, please. Slow. It's not going to slow anywhere near enough for this. Might not matter. There's an out-of-control Ewan about to murder us. Where is it? There it is. Okay, it's smashed into the wall in front of us. It has absolutely detonated everything with debris in front of us here. That's fine. Oh, the brakes aren't terrible on the ice part here. Now, oh dear. Oh, for God's sake. It's that bit there I just cannot get right. Oh, we are in a really bad way, but we might be lucky here. Oh, well... I mean, are we lucky? Is there any kind of luck in this to be had? I mean, we have some steering. We may have to... Right, hold on. Let's lock all the diffs up. Oh, no. No! I don't... Okay, I guess we're going this way now. Shadows! You've completely screwed us now. I know you have no control. We have been completely screwed. We actually do still work, but we have been killed by Shadows. Trying to get out of the ice is so hard for that truck. Joe is going to win this round, I think. Stevie's rocket bus has made it quite far. Well, Danger Man might still do it. Oh, it's pinged off the wall. And has lost the trailer. Nicely navigated for Danger Man there. If the question is, can Danger Man somehow survive? I mean, I guess it's possible. Danger Man can. Ooh! I don't think it's working anymore. No, no, it's found Stevie. Anybody still alive? Nope, Shadow's in a tree. Speed Beast is in a tree. Colin is in a tree, and Rusky did not get very far at all until it fell over. I can't believe I'm saying it after the start we saw. Joe is going to claim victory in this round. Joe will win one of the heavyweight rounds. It's not working. It's a far away from working, but there we go. Ewan is in a trailer. They've picked up all the debris of Ewan and put it in the trailer. Wonderful stuff. Yeah, we would have functioned, however. Yeah, it's always going to be difficult. Where we ended up landing is always difficult to get out of anyway. It's always a problem part to get stuck in. But there we go. Cora, thank you for the bits. Someone Sometimes you're the big problems. Sometimes you achieve big problems. And sometimes the big problems attack you. GG Gliska. Very true. Very true in that one. The rather big problems did rather kill us. Is Colin the Caravan coming back to the top? I do not know. I mean, the only chance we have of... We've got to really slow it down coming onto the ice. Is our best bet. Anything far... I mean, we just ping off the wall. Unless we can somehow go into the wall backwards. But trying to control that is very difficult. So, yeah, we are going to have to be careful. You know, we could try and go quickly and avoid a death, or we could try and go slowly and avoid a death. Shadow's off, Joe's off into the distance. Oh, there are already... Yes, that is the problem. The back end of this is very, very unstable, which means as we're desperately trying to slow it down... Okay, Gliska's gone flying past, so that's not going to be a problem for me this time. The log truck can go and ruin someone else's day. Stevie may be a problem, and Ewan's brakes may melt again. Low air pressure, I presume, is to do with the brakes. Speed Beast. Oh, I've bent an exhaust stack. Hey, Joe. Apologies. I used Joe as a brake. I'm fine with that. We have actually really now slowed down. That is perfect. What's less perfect is what I see approaching behind us. Why is my handbrake on? I didn't tell it to do that. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, dear. I've got problems. I've got actually way bigger problems than I thought. I think my air brakes are stuck on. I don't know if I can unstick them at any point here. Oh, don't smack that. That's bad. Oh, wait. Shadows. Shadows, protect me. Protect me from the edge. No, never mind. Ooh, it's okay. It's fine. Okay, my air brake... Okay, the brakes have released. We built up enough air pressure that the brakes have released. The issue is I've now got no steering. So, I'm sorry, MD. Oh! I mean, we can kind of... In theory... No! Ewan out of the way. Oh no, we've freed Ewan. We've actually freed one of our fellow competitors. Ewan has repaid the favour by smacking us into a jelly bean, although I guess Ewan has now freed us. We've ruptured the pressure tank, so the brakes are going to lock on soon. Go on, fit through that gap. Come on, Gravity. At least overtake Stevie. Oh no, we're racing Shadows. Oh, we're going to hit that. Oh, and we have hit that. Oh, transfer case drive shaft is broken. That's the new one. Come on. Oh, dear. No, we're going in a pit. We're going in a pit. There was nothing I could do. There was nothing I could do. I was already dead at that point anyway, pretty much. Well, I say I was already dead. The brakes locked on. That was a different problem. I guess, yeah, there could maybe have been a better way of dealing with that. I guess keep the revs up a bit more. Joe has folded their truck nicely. Well, I'm in one, Joe's in another, and bits of... A lot of us have ended up in this one. I mean, that's not from me. That might be from me? Which is sifting through the wreckage. I think that's from me. That's definitely not from me. I think that might be from Joe. It's like an archaeological dig at this moment in time. It's just, whose grill is this? The bits of orange are probably from me. That might be from me. They might be the mud flaps from me. That might be a pressure tank from me. There is a game going on, but we're just having a bit of a dig. Oh, who is that? Ended up in there. Danger Man, I think? Stevie's smashed over on there. Shadows has wrapped themselves around the Christmas tree light and glitching the sound out. I mean, we got second by the looks of it. Everyone else is disintegrated. Oh, Danger Man's up there. Danger Man's trailer's up there. There's Rusky and Gliska. And, oh. Well, Shadows has Shadow, sorry, has done a weird thing to the bus. Well done. Oh, there's bits of Gliska there. Oh, that wall there collected a lot. Yeah, I mean, the MD is good. It's probably the most sensible of the £6,000 vehicles, but even then, even with what was a relatively clean run, it still just wasn't enough. That was still just not going to be enough to be getting down to the bottom. That just was not going to be working on that one. Right. So for the next round, we are going to have a go with a soapbox round. Now, I'm going to have a caveat to this one. So for a soapbox round, you have no engine. You remove the engine. You'll probably have to set your spawn point somewhere a little bit further forward, where it will then roll when you just release the brakes, because otherwise, yeah, it'll be a problem. However, so caveat: you are not allowed to have a vehicle that is in any way intended for off-road use. Okay, now the slight caveat as well, of course, at the end is soapbox round means you won't have any forward drive. So, crossing the finish line, it will be the first one to the bottom at this point, because you can't have the drive as a test. But, yes, any vehicle is allowed, nothing intentional for off-roading, and, yeah, you can soapbox it up however you want. What do I want to use? We used Illuminance, and it wasn't very good at the start. Marina, I don't know if this will be any good, particularly. I know with a derby car would work, possibly. Soapboxes are sometimes devoid of brakes, but as I have to keep repeating in this one, this map doesn't work. It's pointless, because you'll get to the ice and everyone will go off the wall, which, while funny once, that's all that is going to happen. There is no chance you get through that in one piece. So, yeah, if you want to have brakes, if you want to use brakes, you are more than welcome to. Now, what do I want to drive? I mean, we could go for a Chariot. They're normally pretty strong. Down here. A Bok would probably roll like a bull. You are not wrong in that one. You are not wrong at all. Right. So once we have got our vehicle selected, we will. Okay. So we will go for empty engine, and just to show that there is nothing there, we can just take off the bonnet, and you will see that there is no engine in. This might actually be a little bit too sporty for this compared to a normal road suspension, but there we go. Ewan is having a choice in this one. Ewan is having a choice right there. Turnip Gaming, thank you very much for the donation. So you definitely got sent to the Shadow Realm by Gliska. The points you would have arrived in Germany. Yeah, we did. It got destroyed in that completely. I agree. The armoured MRAP is very strong and surprisingly rapid. It's the point I got to 150 mile an hour with the 9-speed. Yeah, they are surprised. I mean, it's got 1,000 horsepower, so it takes a long time to get there. But once it does get going, it is pretty nuts. Pretty nuts. It's a very good mod. I would highly recommend it. I would highly recommend it indeed. Drake, thank you for the bits. Saying Bob, Derek, or Colin, who is the best FailRace add-on driver? Well, I mean, Colin is a caravan. Colin doesn't drive. So, okay, we're going to crash. Maybe. So, I don't know if Colin counts as counts as one of those. Has someone? No, Shadow is just. Colin is just up here. Shadows, have you got an engine? There is an engine in there. You do not have an engine. in that one. Rusky does not have an engine. Sometimes, to be fair, this doesn't actually sync, so doing this is a little bit pointless. There is no engine in that one. Gliska opened the bonnet. There is no engine in there. Ewan, good luck. Stevie very much does not have an engine, and there is no engine in the Speed Beast. I mean, the Wydra might technically be an off-roady vehicle. I'm not really worried, to the point where the Wydras, when they come down here, normally are so slow. I've restarted the round before they get to the bottom, so I'm not actually going to be too worried about the Wydra, but we'll see what happens. Has Shadows minus an engine now? Has the game... Yeah, there we go. It is there. It has worked. All is good in the world. Right. Don't know what Danger Man's plan is back there, because I'm not sure that is going to... Yeah, you're going to need to sort of shuffle them forward a bit with a node grab. And there we go. Yeah, a bit of a node grab them around. Right. Everyone is set. Everyone is ready to go, I think. Now, of course, the big trick with this, the big challenge with this, is you cannot regain momentum. So, you know, we are not going. We have not... I'm actually going to nudge it forward, because apparently I wasn't far enough forward in that. We are now off. It is eerily quiet. But yes, any speed that I pick up, or any speed that I want to try and gain, it has to be done with gravity. We can't try and recover speed if we have slowed down more than intended. Oh dear. But, you know, slowing down more than intended is rare on this course. Uh-oh. Come on. Come on, Chariot. Oh, no. We're going to use Rusky as a brake. And then the same has been done back to us. There is a collection of vehicles doing some ballet here. Like, instinctively, I still go and grab the accelerator and everything. Oh, Speed Beast has gone past very quickly and gone very splat. We're going to use a very Joe spec car, and around we spin. I mean, Speed Beast is going to actually maybe help us. I have no idea if Speed Beast is going to help us at this point here. Can't see. Can I get some steering? I really need to... Okay, I can't get... Well, what I might be able to do here... Okay, we don't really want to go over here. But if we land nicely... Oh, we've got there. Right, I mean, Gliska is currently winning at the moment. Joe's car looks like it's okay. Looks like it would probably still be fine. We have got to pretty much lift off the brake for a lot of this if we're going to catch Gliska. However, I do have to make it through the potholes. Oh, and I've just clipped one. Oh, no. Gummy bears have kind of caught us. Surprisingly, we are okay in this. I can't believe I'm going to say that. But yeah, we are actually surprisingly not completely busted here. We might be about to be. Oh, no. Don't go in there. Oh. Okay, steering's now a concern. And the goop is going to flip us. It's definitely not going well. Gliska's going to win this one. It looks like Joe is in a pit. Oh, no, Joe's out of there. Will Gliska make it to the bottom? I mean, my only hope is now that Gliska gets stuck. That's it. That's all we've got, is that Gliska gets stuck. I'm hoping we can have the momentum to make it. Impacts detected, stopping car. By all means, try and stop the car. I would like to see you try. Oh, can we roll further than Gliska? Gliska has come to a halt. Go the other side. Don't help Gliska. Don't do it. No. No. Well, you didn't help Gliska, but you didn't overtake. And Rusky's got through, and Rusky will win. And there we go. And by the looks of it, Rusky's vehicle was in decent condition as well. God damn it. We're like 10 metres away from beating Gliska for second place. Shadows is in the goop, but is not going to matter. Rusky's won by a mile. Shadow caught on a light. Actually quite good for a scintilla, that one. Speed Beast is in a pit. We have got Stevie caught up there. We have got Danger Man on the loop. We saw Ewan. Ewan fell in a pit. The Wydra, funnily enough, not very good. Not very good. Oh, Joe has made it to the bottom as well. I mean, by the looks of it, Rusky's made it to the bottom relatively in one piece in that, which is some good going. Joe is in a lot worse condition, but has made it to the bottom. Oh, and Shadows is having... Yep. Shadows is having a hug with a gummy bear. Hello, Eve. What's up? Hello. Do you want to come up? Is that what you're meowing about? Come on then. You can climb up. There we go. Hello. Eve has made an appearance. Haven't you, Eve? You're not going to meow down the microphone because you never do. But she has made an appearance. Drake and Cora, thank you very much for the bit. I was just saying hi to Eve. If we... Okay, I'm going to have to shuffle this car a little bit further forward. Right, there. Eve, girl, I do need to hold the controller at this point. Hello. I know. You can't get set, can you? If you could just get comfy. There we go. Okay. Eve is comfy. Ewan died. Well, I'm going to presume game crash. Let's go with that one. Yeah. Right, we'll do another round. We can get Ewan back in for the next one. Michael, thank you very much for the super chat. Saying, what has 4 wheels and flies? A garbage truck. Oh, you're definitely getting a boo for that one. You are definitely getting a boo for that one. Right, we are off. We are underway once more. I've basically got my arms, hands at a really silly angle. Okay, Ewan actually got connected a lot quicker than I realised, so sorry, Ewan. But you only missed one round. You can go again in the next one. Gliska's lost control of that. Rusky is sending it, which is either good or bad, I don't know. Oh, Rusky's gone for the loop. I think Rusky just got spat out of the loop. I've just seen Rusky's wheel come out of the loop, so I'm going to say Rusky's not making it to the bottom. That is a massive wreck for Speed Beast. The brakes on this are really good in the mud. I like that. I like that a lot. Speed Beast is out of control. I like that a lot, but it does mean... Well, we saw Gliska crashed anyway in the latter stages. There is Joe in a Wendover that I'm worried is going to land on us at some point. Oh, come on. Come on, Chariot. Can you please? Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Can we, for the first time today, we avoid the jelly bean wall? Everyone else has gone the other side, which is bad for them. My car is in very good condition. There is a tumbling Joe. Now, the thing I've got to be a little bit wary of is, okay, we're into the jelly beans now. Joe's out-of-control vehicle will not be able to hurt us. Try and shrug off some speed if we can. But, of course, to steer... Oh, God. To steer, you have got... I don't know why I've got to go put it in reverse, because, well, we don't have any reverse. Well, this is an unconventional route. It might work, because there's actually grip up here. It's fine. I've never gone up there and come off of that in one piece before. That is a first. No, it's just remarkably clean at that point. Now, we know the goop here is going to be a problem. Let off the brakes, get the car into the goop. Now we can really slow it down. Don't think there's anybody going to be threatening us here. We basically want to be at almost a dead stop coming out of here. As best we can. Although it's still moving about the car, I'm just trying to shrug off speed where I can, pretty much. Across the snow we go. I don't think there's any hidden ramps in that section. Doesn't look like it. I think we've navigated it okay. We're onto the ice. We are now picking up speed. Not really got any reason to worry about it. And 120 mile an hour across the line. The Chariot does it. we have absolutely made it in pristine condition. Not even a broken windscreen. That is the most pristine run that I think I have ever done down here with a car that you wouldn't expect it to be. That's honestly very, very impressive. Rusky went for a loop. I saw the loop. I saw the loop right there, and I saw where you ended up. You exited stage, well, right, very quickly. Oh dear, no one else got very far at all. Bloody hell! I didn't have to do it. I didn't even have to go all the way to the bottom. But yeah, Joe is second place in this. God, this section claimed many. Gliska, well, we saw Gliska having issues. Danger Man's truck's having problems. Shadow and Speed Beast have found a candy cane. And Stevie is there, and Shados is there. There's so many got stuck in that section. And Ewan disconnected, of course. And yeah, Rusky fell off the side. So there we go. That was a hell of a run, to be honest with you. That was one hell of a run. I did not. Oh, Ewan's going with a Bok. Sure. Why not? I am going to have to move that car a little further forward. Yeah, okay, that will work. Fantastic. But yeah, I mean, I'm happy with that Cherry's performance. That is crazy. That is very, very good indeed. I mean, Eve, I don't mind you sat on my lap, but you can't be going cleaning yourself while sat there. You've got to try and at least stay vaguely still. Silly cat. You are a silly cat. Nope, she's not listening to me. She is not listening to me. Can I take Colin? Not very easily, no. Is the answer, because it's not really like I can go and attach Colin. I mean, I can technically I guess what we can do, let's just shove in an engine for a second, and then we can go and grab Colin, but it'll just be easier to do this, you know, to see what happens. Funnily enough, don't think good things are going to happen here. Somehow don't think good things are going to occur. Oh, Eve's had enough. I did think she might. But yeah, we'll give it a try. Right, let's just test. If I release the handbrake, is that going to roll? Yep. I predict a mess as well. Not a riot this time, but it will be a mess. Right, engine empty. Oh, it's detached. Colin, there we go. Colin is connected. And I've got to shuffle a little bit further forward because I'm not going to... Oh, wait. I need to disconnect that and then tab back to myself. Does this going to roll now? I'm not actually sure why I'm not... Why am I not rolling? I can't tell if my handbrake's off because I don't have an engine. It's taken all of the information away. We've done other people's trailers before and it's worked fine. We literally did this before and it was working fine. So, I mean, unless Shadow has to do it. That is a real pain in the arse. Yeah, it has worked before. Oh, I was connected to the wrong thing. That was why I wasn't detaching it. No, it was detached. Right. Can we... No. Okay, the answer is going to be a no, and I'm not going to spend any longer messing around with it. We tried. The game is having a pain. So, you know what? I'm just going to go at this point. Because, yeah. I don't know why, because it has worked before with that. So, I don't know why it didn't want to do that one. But, right. Uh-oh. It's fine. Didn't realise that was quite as big a jump, but it's got to where we wanted to, which is something. Gliska is in the back of Danger Man's truck. That is a plan. I just... I don't know what happened. I just see the fire. I just see the fire going on, which is mighty impressive. Oh, dear. Gliska Man is out. Gliska Man... Yes, Gliska Man, that was what it was. They have exploded into a fireball. Or Danesaw? Who knows? Either way, Rusky leads the way. Oh, bloody hell. Hello. Could you not throw a BMW, or what's left of a BMW? There's not much there. There's really not much there at all. Rusky has really slowed it down through here, which is pretty good going. Now, are we going to get out of the ice? We are. We're going to make it out of the ice absolutely perfectly here. Shadow leads the way, but we are going to have to... Basically, I'm going to have to not use the brakes as much as we have done to try and make sure we can get past them. Now, we can bring this car back. I mean, I have to use the brakes a little bit. Oh, I don't know where Rusky is going to end up. Trying to spot the pits are always really difficult. There we go. We're going to have to not worry about Rusky tumbling wildly out of control here. Uh-oh. This is bad. Oh, I should have gone on the brakes more because Shadow's wrecked it. I'm about to do a similar thing. I think... Oh, well, we may get away. The Cherrier is strong. It's going to need to be here. Do I actually have any functioning steering left? Is the question. It is a good question. I should have slowed down. I shouldn't have gone chasing after Shadow. Truth is, though, I just didn't know if Shadow was going to make it. In the end, Shadow lost control and wouldn't have made it regardless. I do not have the steering to avoid the tree. Oh, that was the one wheel I had that did steer. We have actually... Oh, no. Well, we have got rolling again. So that is something here. I mean, I have no control over where we go anymore. The only thing I can do is kind of apply the brakes to try and drag the car in a direction. This is actually good news. I kind of want to go over here. The whole rear subframe is coming out. If you can stay on the ice, I don't care how you get to the bottom. Just don't fall into the mud, please. I mean, continue to hook on bits. Oh, no, 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 no. Stay on the ice. Bad Cherrier. Ow. I mean, you're going to be close, but you're going to have too much resistance in the mud, and you will stop. And there we go. Now, Shadow is coming to a rest. I think we might still win. There's a bit of someone's car that's gone further. Yeah, I did the foolish thing. I did the stupid thing of I got drawn into someone else's race, and Shadow crashed anyway, and I just couldn't do anything. Rusky is stopped. Shados, you got out of your car. It doesn't count. I saw you there. The rest, Speed Beast is still falling, but is a ball of metal. Danger Man, I mean, has made it a distance. Gliska is in a pit. Stevie is upside down in a tube. And then all the way back here, the game is having issues right now. I don't know where Ewan has ended up. There we go. The Bok is a sad-looking thing. It is a sad, sad-looking thing. And that is the end for me. Shados is disqualified. Rusky has spawned a bunch of clones. That's why the game was lagging, because Rusky spawned a bunch of clones and nudged their car along. Still not beaten me, at least. Right. I fear the game is going to have problems in a minute, so, yeah. let's maybe try and reset stuff. I think the next round we're going to go for, so people have time to go and grab some vehicles. We are going to go for supercars / race cars. So you're kind of talking bolide, scintilla, or race specs of other vehicles. Rally specs, not allowed. You're not allowed to be having, or you're not allowed to, spawn a race car and stick slick tyres on it. You're not allowed to spawn a race car and then put rally tyres on it. Race versions or supercars for this. I don't know if there is race I don't even know why I'm selecting this. Drag cars will be allowed as well. I will go as far as to allow drag cars, motorsport style. I don't think there's a K1 race car. There isn't. Very cool thing. Very cool mod. What do I want to drive is the question. Ooh. I mean, this thing is always tempting. The SBR4 is always tempting. It's all-wheel drive, normally quite strong. We've seen the Blue Buck be very good. Could the Blue Buck in stock car form be good? Is there a Bastion race car? There's a Bastion drag car, which I don't think is a good idea. Bolide, I love the Bolide, but I just think it's going to tear itself apart in this. I really, really think it's just going to disintegrate. It will cut itself in half at some point, which would be funny. The Moonhawk is the sensible option. But the cool of the Bolide. Oh, screw it. We're gonna try it. We're going to try it. I think it's just going to tear itself apart, even on like the checkerboards and whatnot. I think it'll just rip itself to pieces. But we will give it a try. We will give it a go. I forgot the Dynamo had a race version. God damn it. That is a shame. Rusky has got a good old boost going on. Shadow and Shados. Not only have you got very similar names, you've also had exactly the same idea. Probably got the best shout of all of them, to be honest with you. Danger Man has got a drag racing Bastion that I presume they are going to go full speed off the edge and see what happens. Would be my best bet there. So I guess we are ready to go, probably. Let's see wait. There is an adjustment for Ewan. Ewan has had an adjustment. And now there's an adjustment for Speed Beast. And now it is time over for adjustments. As we are going to begin the countdown. Right. Oh, Longbow has had some adjustments. But never mind. We are off. We are underway. It is Rusky to the lead of the race. But what's going to happen here is anyone's guess. Danger Man has done what I thought they would do. Didn't land on Rusky, which would have been funny had they managed that. But has absolutely obliterated their car. Oh dear. I may have lost all of my wheels. All of my rear ones anyway. We are just a sled now. Oh, we want to go backwards, do we? Well, that's fine, I guess. Rusky's not got very... I don't know how we're going to do that in this. I'm going to have to go around the mud pit this way, I think. Because, the only way to do it, really... Oh, wow, it's actually come to a stop in the mud pit. I think it is so low, I think it gets stuck, is one of the issues with it. Shadow's lost control and is beached on a rock. That's a new place. Leading the way is Speed Beast with the Dynamo. Ewan's drag racing Lansdale is continuing to follow. Speed Beast has smashed the outside wall. That is a huge crash for the Dynamo. and I think it's going to get wedged under the pipe, and it has. Ewan has got the minivan out of the ice. And Ewan has got a commanding lead in this. Shadows is really the other one that'll challenge. Basically, if Ewan crashes, Shadows will probably win. If Ewan can take it slow and has time, because Shadows won't be able to catch through sheer speed alone. There is a bit of Speed Beast's car. And there's the wheel. Oh, and it hits the jelly bean. Will Ewan dodge the pits? Oh, almost got it wrong. I've done that myself plenty of times. Now onto the ice. The drag slicks will not be good here. They, as you can see, offer very little in the way of grip. Heading towards the Christmas lights now. Ewan has got it under control. Just about gathered it up. Not easily done, but has done it now. Has Ewan learnt about the goop? Yep, has been very sensible under braking, because the slick tyres on these cars, the drag slicks, are very, very powerful for slowing the cars down. So, yeah, that is... it's quite impressive. There's, again, no one even remotely close. Oh, it's sliding. It's not really heading the way Ewan wants particularly here. That is a tree, but has been avoided. You'll find a bit of traction on this section here. Ewan is making it difficult for themselves, but that's fine. Now, it should have, while normally wouldn't want to go down the mud, I guess you do get a little bit more control. And while these very low-slung cars will likely... beach themselves in the mud, they do have a lot of power. Oh, the Speed Beast wheel has re-emerged and crossed the line. Ewan will finish, and Ewan will be victorious in the Lansdale. Wonderful run. I mean, no one else really got very close. Shadows is gone. Longbow is, I mean, gone pretty much, I think, here. There may be some movement left in the car. Rusky has got stuck next to me with boost. Danger Man may have got instability reset. We saw Shadow up there. Speed Beast under there. Shadows is in a pit. Minus front wheels. Stevie is going. Longbow is now stuck. Stevie is still kind of going, but I think might end up in the same ditch as Longbow. Oh, well. Stevie has helped Longbow out in an entertaining way. Oh, Longbow's still got drive, technically speaking. Maybe. Although it's doing weird... I think Longbow has drive, but in a broken wheel. And it does weird things to the car. Well, I guess you're going to have to try and take some speed over there. But the problem is, you've got to take enough speed, you don't get beached. But then... Oh. It's just gone flipped the other way. And off we go. Oh. Now off we go. Longbow is a sled. Right into the gummy bear. That might have done the car some more damage. I mean, there's already a lot of damage. So why not add some more on to that one? It could make it to the bottom, though. Because it's got to, well, it's going to go over the speed bumps and it's going to start rolling. It's going to dig in. Whether there's any drive left in it when it reaches the bottom is another question. Steering is clearly gone. A wheel's come off. Locked diffs. These race cars are more likely to have limited slip diff or locked diffs or locking diffs. Longbow has flipped and bounced and is going to skid their way to a second place. And Longbow makes it. Longbow does actually make it, as does a wheel. I mean, it's very poorly, but Longbow has crossed the finish line. Oh, right. Could do with this caravan out of the way. Actually, I'll just go to the other side of it, to be fair. We will. Oh, wait, well, I guess Ewan was over there. I'm just going to say, so I can watch for shenanigans going on. Right, we will cue the events. I don't know exactly what Danger Man is going for in terms of cars. I believe Danger Man has changed to something. It looks like a scintilla, maybe. Danger Man going for the launch it and hope. Yeah, okay, so Danger Man's got a very, very fast scintilla. It should be spectacular to see what goes on here. We will see how far Danger Man is going to go. I suspect the answer is very, very far. I don't know how to. Well, we should wait for Stevie to get back. I'm just trying to think. How can I get past? I mean, this checkerboard here is going to get me no matter what. The rest I can deal with. Like the rest of. If I can get over, I've got to really avoid as many of the checkerboards as possible, because that is what's going to just kill me. Yeah, drag slicks might be surprisingly grippy in on the ice, but we will head off and underway. Speed Beast has immediately spun. I mean, we have got all right braking performance. I'm just waiting to see the Man of Danger. Oh, the Man of Danger's flowing off the side. I was busy trying to find where it was, and I've lost it. Right. Yeah, I mean, the brakes in this are incredibly powerful, even on this awful, awful surface. Hey, Stevie, look. I'm going to be going incredibly slowly here. So, by all means... Oh, no, 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 no. Come on. Come on, car. Oh. Okay, it's not good, but it's much better than last time. Okay, we've made it. We have made it across that section. I mean, honestly, maybe treating this like a soapbox might not actually be the worst idea in the world. Oh, come on now. Come on. So, I won't over-rev the engine. Now, I might actually have to try and give it a bit of power through here, because we actually run the risk of getting beached. As much as I do want to lose all the speed I can, I want to basically exit at about, well, as we did there, at about 15 mile an hour. I fear that it's going to get too bumpy in later places. Honestly, this car is so bad at the first part, I cannot worry about anyone else's race. I just have to hope they wreck. I have to sit there and hope that they eliminate each other, and then I might stand a chance of picking up some pieces. If I can get this car to the bottom just in a working condition, I'm going to count that as a win, considering what this is, and certainly considering how the first round went. The steering's not quite right. I'm not 100% sure why, but the steering isn't... Well, I say I'm not 100% sure why when we've been, you know, battering the car. But or more to the point, what's gone wrong with the steering, because the wheels seem okay. We can avoid this section here. You just kind of diagonal it a little bit. The brakes are no longer really slowing us down. We've picked up a bit too much momentum. We will navigate through here. That's fine. Come on, slow down, because now there's not going to be any slowing down here. The reason why I'm like just touching the edge of the blue thing there is I'm hoping against hope that will have a little bit more grip than the ice. Got to let off the brakes to make that section to turn past the Christmas lights. We are heading onto the goo now. Can't be on the brakes as we enter the goo. Oh, it's just dug in. Don't know why it dug in, and that might be the end for us. Why did that dig in? I mean, I did tap the brakes, and it was a second tap on the brakes that caused it bigger issues. I don't know why it did. I don't know why that, because it really just dug in so quickly. I wasn't even being silly with the brakes. Whoa! Well, I mean, look, Ewan's got to the bottom. Obviously, Ewan's vehicle is much more capable than the rest of us. I mean, there's a chance we somehow end up back on our wheels, but it's a pretty slim chance. It looks like we're going to get treed. Oh! It got one of the front wheels. The rest of the car is okay. We are spinning along quite nicely here. I mean, if you can land on your wheels... I mean, there's a chance. There is a chance here. Oh! I mean, I have still got some steering. There is Shadow trying to make it. We are going to overtake. I've got way more drive here than I thought we were going to have. It's going to make it. It has finished. The Group 5 bolide that absolutely should not do this has made it. It's mostly beached on its own bodywork, I think. I mean, yeah, we're not beating Ewan. If I get rid of that, can I drive? Yeah. Yeah, it does drive. It's got steering. It's not, again, Ewan's vehicle, obviously. I think Ewan has to get the caravan if we can get it working. But yeah, that actually worked. I mean, not well, but I'm really, really surprised and very happy. We did it! We found a way to get a Group 5 bolide to the bottom, despite a flip, despite skidding on its roof for a large portion of the final section. It made it. Oh, my favourite car of the day, this. And that is saying something. Definitely my favourite car of the day. What a round. What a run. I'm going to guess that is probably everybody else eliminated now. Shados and Longbow and Shadow all got really close. A lot of cars got very close that time. Stevie is stuck beached at the top of the ramp. Danger Man, I don't know if Danger Man... Oh, Danger Man launched it off the tyre and Speed Beast disintegrated early on. I mean... Is Danger Man going for another mega launch? I think so. I'm going to guess Danger Man launched off here at an angle and just cleared it that side. We didn't see what happened. We have no idea what happened to Danger Man during that one. But yeah, we will, I say, try again. We certainly can't beat Ewan's vehicle. Basically, unless Ewan crashes, we can't beat Ewan's vehicle. I think Rusky's got there to the bottom as well better. We are relying on crashes at this point to win because I can't go as fast as them. I have to go unbelievably slow at the start. Otherwise, we will not make it. So, yeah, it is not the easiest, but if I can get it down to the bottom twice and working as well, I will be happy. Ewan is going. There has been something has gone on. There goes Danger Man. Look at it go. Oh, brakes. Please slow down, car. Now, the good news for me in terms of survivability, this section here, there is a little bit more grip. As long as we're not on the ice, this section here is not too bad. Now, oh, come on. Okay, oil pan leaking, don't care. That's minimal problem. I'm not as slow as I wanted to be there. Okay. Why do I not have steering? Oh no, my bodywork. The bodywork's gone under the front end. Bodywork has... Oh, okay, well, we've spun clear. It's not great, but it is still working. So yeah, the bodywork went under the front, and then my steering's gone again. I don't have any steering. Well, I think I know what's going to happen. And, you know, it's not great. It's not great. Come on, land on your wheels. Land on your wheels. Land on your wheels. Come on. Just land on the wheels. That's all you need to do. Because I don't think... Any chance I can get a push? No? I mean, they're not going to have the control, probably. Nah. It went slightly too fast, and once that front sort of like clamshell ended up underneath the front end, there was no stopping it. Ewan is out of control this time around. No, Ewan. Well, I don't know. Again, don't know whether it is desync on the front end damage or whether Ewan has only got one wheel. Oh, Ewan has got too hard on the brakes into the goop. Has gone for a flip. Should still be okay. Shadow is chasing down, and Shadow's car looks all right. Longbow is sliding in that K-series that looks like the SLR Sterling Moss car. Oh, Shadow's in a pit. Never mind, Shadow's gone. Ewan has got out of the goop. Doesn't have a huge amount of control in this. It is kind of just doing its thing down here. And are we going to have... No, it is going to still find a way down the middle of this one. Yeah, the drag Lansdale is... Well, the Ewans made it difficult for themselves. Oh, that is a really big crunch. I mean, the fact is that there's nobody else here even close to profit from this, even if that's broken. It is still going to cross the line first, and I don't think anything working is going to make it. So, I mean, Does it drive, or is it dead? Just a random wheel. I think it's dead. I think it's gone. But it has got to the bottom. Yeah, okay, the engine is dead. Thought it might be. Shadow has got going again. So I guess if any of the... Oh, Shadows looks like they're in fine condition. I mean, the back... I say it's in fine condition. Back wheel is a little bit wrecked on that. Shadow has flipped and disintegrated. As long as Shadows doesn't crash it down here, which is... It doesn't look easy to drive if that rear end damage is to be believed. But I think Shadows might have a working car and Ewan will not. Oh, it's a big flip at the end. I think... oh yeah, so cars are allowed to be self-righted after the finish line. That's fine. Yeah, Shadows will win. Ewan will take second at least as another wheel makes it to the bottom in that one. Longbow. Oh, maybe if Longbow has some steering in there, could be Longbow actually gets second here with a functioning car. If it doesn't get beached in the mud, which it's having issues with. Let's face it. There's just a lot of pops and bangs from it. Oh no, don't get beached. Don't get beached. Oh, it's so tantalizingly close for Longbow to be making it to the bottom. There is a lot of mud being sent to orbit. However, Longbow has got it clear of that. And Longbow will make it to the finish line. Longbow claims second at the end of that one, ahead of Ewan. Shadows wins, though. Yeah, the drag cars were the way to go. This thing was very, very silly. So, so there we go. Turn Up Gaming, thank you very much for the donation, by the way. Saying, I would be terrified if I saw the MRAP behind me with black smoke come out the exhaust and the turbo spooled up. Yeah, you are not wrong. You are not wrong in the slightest right there. I also discovered when driving the armoured MRAP is that the 9-speed automatic is more intelligent than the 4-speed auto and the 5-speed. Yeah, I had problems with the gearbox in those, trying to get those to behave themselves and everything. They were a little bit weird. What vehicle do we have? Any vehicle classes to be running? Sorry, I'm just scrolling back, trying to make sure we've got stuff. There was a motorhome round, but I don't know if we have enough. No. Colin has been ended. Colin has very much been ended. What do we want to run? I'm pondering. You know what? We'll do a round that's always fun that we haven't actually done today. So we will do the not four-wheeled vehicle round, and I'm going to also say Stambecco is banned. No Stambecco in this one. I know it's tempting. Stambecco is good. So we're not going to allow it. Which means, yeah, it can have 3 wheels, it can have 6, it can have 8, it can probably not be a Wydra because that'll just be garbage, but the non-4-wheeled round. I don't know if we have any Funky D-series in this that have 6 wheels to be working with. I am hoping. No, it doesn't look like there is. Is there a 6-wheeled? I don't think an MD's a good one anyway. I mean, they've got Julies, which I guess might count. I mean, you could always go with this. The Iron Owl is always a possibility. Yeah, the Iron Owl is always one that you could go for. I'm trying to... I don't really want to use the Iron Owl. It's a bit cheap. So, do I want to use a truck? Doesn't feel like it's a very strong option to use the truck. What do we run? Is there a version of this? I would presume there isn't a silly version of this. No, there isn't. There's going to be quite a few trucks. There's going to be quite a few trucks, I think, turning up. Barring... Unless there's a silly... I was hoping there was going to be like a silly additional version of that. There isn't. Is there a 6-wheeled? There isn't. God, that's very annoying, whatever that is. It's very annoying, just whizzing around in the background. Now, there is not as many things with 6 wheels as I was hoping on here. I mean, the alternative, you always go for a widgeon. I mean, honestly, I reckon this might be your best bet. Quite frankly. Oh, this is the best bet that I am going to go for in this one. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's going to work, but we will give it a try. Longbow has gone for like a double-wheeled thing, which is very cool. We have got the Gambler cars you could go for the Covert. You could go for the Gambler Iron Owl, but I think people are trying to avoid it. I mean, Shadow's never making it down there with that. It's never going fast enough. We've got a Bok, of course, has turned up again. I mean, I think Shadows has probably gone for the sensible option in this. Speed Beast has also joined me in a truck. I'm worried about the brakes overheating. That's the issue. I don't think we have the half D series still on the server, and even if we did, it would not be very good. There would be no. There'd be very little chance of that making it down the bottom. Let's face it. Ewan has got Colin the Punishment Caravan, of course, which is fine. Not going to worry about the Poojin. It's not going to do well. The Iron Owl is the car to beat, I would think. The Iron Owl is good. Shados is going to try and get Guido down to the bottom. I mean, if that makes it, that just automatically wins if they somehow make that work. But we will find out. We will find out. That thing is insane. I love it. I feel like just the rotation on the wheels is going to disintegrate that one. Right. Let's begin. Yes, Lombo's weird, like a buggy thing. Oh, that's fine. I'm okay with that because it's just funny. I think we're going to want a high. Probably want that. Probably going to want to lock diffs up. And we're probably going to want to put it in a high gear. Oh dear. Well, we've immediately died because I was messing about with other stuff, and we've done a front flip in our truck. Well, we are on fire. There's no really redeeming things about this now, other than the fact that I am currently a big fireball, which is kind of cool. Oh dear. I mean, we could maybe try and... Oh no, we're not even going to get to go and be a nuisance because we're going to get stuck on there. Well, I guess if I'd set stuff up properly, that probably could have gone better, but we just lost control. Longbow has equally lost control and got their Orata stuck. Ewan has disintegrated Colin. Oh, poor Colin. I mean, Shadow is going, but the question is whether we get bored of waiting for the Wydra to get to the bottom or not. Rusky's 3-wheeled Covert is now a 2-wheeled Covert. I don't know if that still has drive. I think it does. I think the front wheels can drive it. Or Shados is still going. Oh, my tyres are deflating, apparently. Well, that's because they're catching fire. I mean, I might have disintegrated first, or had a really big crash early on, but Longbow actually got stuck even sooner than me. So, there we go. I mean, this is now the game. Can Guido stay on the back of the Covert 6x, well, it's probably 2x6 because I imagine it's only front wheel drive. Oh, so far the little Bock is still there. I don't know if it will be there if Shadows hits the wall here, which is looking quite likely. Oh, lovely, lovely piece of driving to keep that one together. Can we avoid going airborne? You don't want to go airborne. Okay, they've come to a stop. Good job of getting it stopped. I mean, got to try now. Don't get it wedged under the loop. Nicely done. Up ahead. What condition are these vehicles? Rusky's a ball of metal and is not working. Definitely. Shadow is still in a Wydra, which has had a crash but is still going. It now becomes a case of can Shadows and Stevie win legitimately by overtaking or win by default if they just somehow make it to the bottom. Ewan is eliminated. Well, funny that. The Pujin trying to tow a caravan didn't really work. Who would have thought? Who would have thought that was something that that didn't really work? There. Oh, the roof has come off. The roof has come off the Wydra. I mean, it's actually moving at a better pace than I was expecting it to. Rusky is still shedding bits of covert, and is going to shed some more bits of covert. I mean, this has very much become a bizarre watch. I wasn't expecting this to be the highlight, but oh, it's okay. Shadows has got through the difficult section. Now, will Guido stay in the back as we head on to the goop? Because you've got to be so careful under brakes here. That cover has got surprisingly good grip here. Oh, there's a little bit of juddering. Overtaking the Wydra. Oh no! Desync has occurred, and the Bock has been released. Oh, that's very unfortunate. I mean, the Bock may actually stand a chance of getting there as it's got most of the way. That seems like that was just a desync release on that one, which is very unfortunate. Shadows is going to win. However, unfortunately, as there will go, unfortunately, they could not quite complete the most ridiculous of goals. I mean, it was mighty impressive. Stevie is still alive. I'm not sure Guido's going to like the speed bumps. No, did not like the speed bumps. The little Bock is going to roll. I mean, it may tumble its way all the way through the mud. It just picks up speed as it rolls. If it does land on its wheels, it's not going to have any traction to try and get going again, which is unfortunate for the poor little thing. Oh. Okay, it has pulled itself clear. Shadows is going to rescue the Bock. Shadow has made it to the bottom in a Wydra, which honestly is not an easy feat. Stevie is still desperately trying. Rusky is stuck. Well, Rusky is a ball of metal. Can they get... I mean, it is a functioning Bock as far as I'm aware. This might be the first time we've ever had a Bock make it to the bottom of one of these. Shadow has come up to investigate. But yeah, it would be fair play. They got so much further with that than I ever thought would have been possible going down here. Couldn't do it quickly, but yeah. And Stevie has got to the bottom with a potentially working Bock. There we go. It lives. I mean, I think that's the real winner. I feel like that's the real winner. The rest of it doesn't matter. Fair play. Very, very well done. That was incredibly... It's an incredibly difficult thing to do. Incredibly well executed. And honestly, only really defeated by a little bit of desync. So, yeah. There we go. We will try again, though. I mean, I had a very, very quick death in that one. I had a very, very quick death. So, let's try again. Let's try and not do the things that we did last time. And we will see what happens in this attempt. I've got to not flip the truck. Oh, Speed Beast has got many wheels and a Jato. That feels like it can go well. Guido is getting a caravan. Oh, why? Was it too... I don't even know if oh, no, getting in the caravan. Fantastic. That's brilliant. That's astonishing. Okay. Let's see what happens. I feel like things are not going to go well. I do feel like I want to follow the Pujin and see what happens. I mean, let's face it. Shados and Shadow are basically... Oh, God, the back end of this has just gone really light immediately. Well, hello. This is not a good truck. And I'm immediately stuck. Yeah, I just can't. There's just the back end just lets go instantly on this, and we are now wedged. And I'm going to cheat a bit because I actually want to drive a slight bit on this one. Oh, I'm going to cheat a bit, but in cheating, I'm going to rescue a Bok. Come on, Guido, you're coming with me. It's not going to be as good a ride as you got. We're not going to get very far anyway, because even in the cheat, okay, well I got then distracted trying to rescue a Bok, and we're going to catch on fire again. Who would have thought? I mean, it very much doesn't count, but this has been a very poor choice of vehicle for me. I don't have steering left anymore. It's not going to make it past the rocks, I don't think. We're just on fire once again. Yeah, it doesn't really seem to matter what I do with this. The back end's just going to let go. I guess I have to go incredibly slowly if I want to get anywhere with that. Rusky has got, well, the front end of their Covet out of there. Speed Beast's truck has... I mean, I guess the Jato... I guess the advantage of the Jato is... It's still got power one way or another. Like, it can still fling itself even if the drive shaft goes. Although it looks like the drive shaft is okay. That is just spinning around. Shadow is going to get stuck on there. Rusky is there. Shados has got 3 with that. Longbow has lost all the wheels. I'm on fire. Ewan is under the thing. And, well, we tried to help. We tried to help poor Stevie. Just a very, very sad Guido there. I guess the question is now, can Shados catch Shadow? Which I would expect them to be able to do. Shadow might actually be in trouble going up there. Although the Hydra, of course, will have a lot of traction, so it should probably be able to climb out of the places it doesn't want to be. Speed Beast has lost the cab, has lost the wheels, has lost the Jato, and has lightly bananaed the chassis. We've seen more bananaed today. And through the gummy bear we go. I mean, an Axle is currently racing. Oh, that might be about to banana the other way. Oh, it's straight in the chassis. Actually is. I mean, it's not exactly perfect, but it is much straighter than it was. It's going to clatter around. And Shados has pretty much got this one. There's no one even close. Admittedly, a lot of us are in silly vehicle or sillier vehicles. Honestly, I thought my truck was actually not going to be too bad, but it is awful. I don't know whether it's rear brake locking that's doing it. If that's what's getting the better of me. Shados is going to cross the finish line. And there we go. Speed Beast is stuck. I think Shadow may be stuck. Yeah, Shadow is stuck. Rusky, we saw as... Oh, pressed the wrong button. Didn't mean to do that one, but never mind. I pressed the fix all the cars. But yeah, we will let everybody reset back at the top. How am I going to do this? How am I going to try and get this truck to the bottom? I think the only way we are going to be able to do this We're going to have to be really slow, and I'm going to have to just not lock the brakes up. Well, the problem is that I can lock the brakes up very easily. That's a problem. Even if I don't lock the brakes up, we're going to go really fast. And the back end just seems to get very, very loose. I guess maybe the lack of weight over the rear is what's causing the issues. Stevie has found a new transport method. Longbow's buggy that so far hasn't made it past the mud pit. I guess there is a theory whereby I just boot it and hope the carcass of my truck goes further. That is actually a theory. That is a potential. Here we go. Let us begin. For the final time, we are off. Let's see what we can do. God, the rear locks. The rear just locks up super easily. We've already tight. Right, I don't think I've got a choice here. We are just gonna go all for it. Just don't go around the loop. Oh dear. Oh dear! We have shed weight! Now we are... Well, we've got further! Technically... Well, we did have steering. Now I am a frame. Do I have... No, I don't have any steering left. We've made it further than we have before, and we avoided the gummy bear wall. Which is something. Right. Come on, chassis. I mean, the engine still works, astonishingly. If you could somehow manage to make it onto the preferred line, that would be amazing. I mean, what have we done to the axle at the back? Very bizarre what has happened to it. Come on, keep up momentum. Keep rolling. No, don't get stuck down here. Oh, I think it's gonna get wedged, and it's gonna come to a rest. Yeah, that just doesn't work. That truck is completely and utterly useless, pretty much. Shados has got stuck. I mean, basically, we need everyone to get stuck, and then we might win. Speed Beast looks like they're going. Speed Beast has spun clear. Speed Beast is going to overtake us, even if they're now shedding wheels. Wheels have gone everywhere. Oh, Shados got free. I thought Shados damaged that car a lot more than they did. I mean, it is quite broken, but it is good enough. Oh, Speed Beast is in a pit. And there we go. Longbow's wheels have come off again. Yeah, funny that. Funny the dually wheels might be a little bit too much for the axles to deal with. Oh dear. Where did Stevie end up? Well, Ewan's not got very far. Where is Stevie? I've lost sight. Where is the box? Oh dear. Oh no. They've folded it inside out almost. It's a very sad sight. Definitely Shados was the best delivery service right there. Well, Shados has now got themselves stuck in a ditch. Again, heavily damaged vehicle, this one. But moving better than the rest of us, I think it is fair to say. I mean, that's what's left of mine. It's not healthy. Although we're going to end up 4th, I think. Not quite on the podium, but it's the best we've done. Oh dear. Shadow is firing a Wydra down here. I mean, the Wydra is quite tough. A Wydra is quite tough down here. But it's not very fast. So, oh, there we go. Once again, Shados is going to win. Shados will claim a victory. And that will be that. Fair enough. Well done to Shados. That was the sensible choice, really. The Wydra is at full slide, pretty much, down here. It will be, I say, bouncing its way across. It looks like Shadow. I mean, again, it does make sense. Oh, the cab made it. Did it? I don't think on my end it has. I mean, so the debris doesn't always sync because sometimes you get like the lag. Things will ping off in different points. Apparently my turbocharger is overheated. The engine block melted. Not actually seen that message before. No, the wider is stuck and dead. I mean, it has been on fire for a while. But there we go. Right. For a final round, it'll only be one run. Just looking at the time. For a final round, it is anything goes. You can run absolutely whatever you would like. I mean, in general, Dune Kicker is, well, is the Dune Kicker the way to go? So, the Dune Kicker is very tempting. However, possibly the better way to go. I mean, the Aurata's not a bad shout. The Wild Aurata's quite good. The Wild Aurata or a D-Series, one of the off-road pre-runner D-Series is probably quite good. Is there a rally version of this? Yeah, but it won't have the same strength or suspension travel as a... the Rock Basher. I've used the Rock Basher to very good effect in the past. We don't have the Tomahawk buggy that I love so much, unfortunately, on the server. Although pre-runners are rear-wheel drive, I believe, which is not what you want. Rock Racer is probably what we want, because I want all-wheel drive. We're going to try it. We're going to try it. There'll probably be some mad contraptions here. There will probably be all sorts of wild things going on. Stevie with possibly the right idea. Shados has gone for the... Oh dear. Ewan has not got the right idea. Ewan has a bad idea. And it is a really bad idea. If we do that and then do that. Maybe do that. That way round. That's kind of cool. That'll work for us. Naturally. So, Speed Beast, so solid option. That should probably make it. Mine will be very fast. Mine will be quick, but maybe not quite as strong. Stevie's like to be quick. Longbow, I don't know if Longbow's having a go. As Longbow just added more wheels on, has that been your solution for the Aurata? It's just more wheels is more good. Okay, Rusky's just got a truck, and then we've got the two twins over here have gone for varying Auratas. And Ewan, I can see what Ewan is doing. Longbow has got... Okay, Longbow's got a big Baja Picolina. Well, I know what's going to happen when we set off. I hope we see it. I hope it doesn't kill me, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, we have more speed than the Auratas in this, but it's if I crash. So if I crash, the big downside with the off-road spec vehicles is that they do have a tendency to fall over, which can be a problem. We are off. We are underway. So because this thing will be quite top-heavy, if it does start rolling... Oh, the hero bus is there! Look at it go! It's off the map! It's gone. It's just gone off the side. So yeah, this thing, it is quite top heavy, which means if it digs in, it flips so easily. The goop is always a concerning part. Oh dear. I should have gone the safe way. I was trying to avoid Rusky's truck. Oh, but we are, well, we're back under control. Kind of. Oh no, wait. Okay, this has not gone well. My rear axle is disconnected. However, we did a little pole dance, and then we were released. No, I mean, like, nothing Rusky could have done. Like, I saw it coming, I tried to avoid it, and if I'd gone the way I was intending to go, I would have been absolutely fine. But I went a different way to try and avoid it, and I killed myself anyway. So, no, absolutely not on Rusky, that one. That one, all on me. Oh, clonked the nose. Right, we have lost a drive shaft. It might mean we've still got front-wheel drive, though. God, the rear axle shifting like that is really difficult to deal with. I just want to slow this down a lot if I can, because dealing with it at like 50, 60 mile an hour is impossible. God, the rear axle won't stay still. Come on. I just need you to stay still long enough for me to get some sort of consistency. Okay, oh, we lost drive. I had to boot it. Okay, well, we have now completely lost drive to it. I had to go for that because we were going to get stuck in the pit because I just didn't have steering left anymore. I feel like we have some steering, but it's a vague suggestion. I can't be precise with it anymore. Oh, I mean, the frame is strong and the steering is holding currently. I really want this to make it to the bottom, but it's not going to, I don't think. Come on, land on a wheel. Land on your wheels. Come on. Come on, Rock Racer. Please land on your wheels. Okay. It's not good. Still bad. Right, you might be able to spin around now. Okay, we are back on the wheels. We're back going a good direction. Nope, now gone too much on the brakes. It's fine. It's just the roly-poly and then a roly side flip, and now we're flipping again. Now we're just sliding, and we're sliding. No, don't you dare get stuck on a ramp. Of all the ways to die, you absolute melon of a car. Oh. It was going so well. I mean, the two Orata twins have made it. Who would have thought? We could have made it. We could have challenged them with a good start. The issue was, yeah, dodging the truck. Not Rusky's fault. Longbow is in a pit and stuck. And Speed Beast is wedged under a ramp, I presume. Yeah, what's left of Speed Beast's Hummer is there. Stevie wrapped it around a tree. Yep. And I don't know where the truck of Rusky ended up there. The fact that we got so far when we launched off this arch is astonishing. Ewan is just sending the bus. Oh! Ewan wrapped a bus around a star. Amazing. But there we go. There we go. That is the final run. I think it's a fitting final run, to be honest with you. It was a spectacular... It started with a spectacular run. It ended with a spectacular run for different reasons in many different ways. But there we go. That is going to be it for this stream. For some downhill survive the descent. I hope you have all enjoyed this one. Oh, before we do go, Turn Up Gaming, I apologise. Thank you very much for the donation. Saying, I agree with the 9-speed auto. This was about the MRAP for it. It actually downshifts the correct gear, which is always good because I had a load of issues. Sometimes the auto boxes on this game are a bit dumb. Sometimes they're quite good. But yeah, I put race brake pads. Yeah, you do want the brakes. The brakes will melt on the MRAP. Because it's very heavy. Also, Drake, thank you for the bits, was asking any plans for more Driven to Destruction streams. It's quite possible we will see them at some point. It's definitely possible we will see them at some stage in the future. Now I've got my PC back, I can do that. So yeah, no immediate plans, but I'm sure there will be at some point. That though is gonna be it for this evening. A very, very big thank you to all of you for watching, to those who donated, those who subscribed. It is always immensely, immensely appreciated indeed. Actually, there were any subscriptions tonight. If I missed anything, I apologise. There's always a lot going on when when doing these silly downhill races, etc. But yeah, thank you all very, very much for watching. I will probably be back tomorrow. Not sure with what yet. I'm not completely sure, but yeah, there will be some more streams coming up for sure. That, though, is going to be it. Yeah, from me. Thank you all for watching. Until next time, goodbye.